I've been hoping that
I ship them.
I really hope that the stream started right there.
I've missed this comic. I've missed it so much.
We are now 17 seconds into the stream.
I don't care.
What comic?
Everin.
Missed what? What?
Just give me a moment. I need some time. The one that you did, Everin.
Oh, Everin. Okay.
Yeah. The one I missed that so much. Like, I remember you bringing it to Kay's house so often, and I would read it, and I'd be like, "Yes, this is my love. This is my true thing."
Okay, you guys seem to be coming in okay for the stream.
Okay.
Everin is your true love.
Yes.
Is Everin your child?
Yes. And I have
I've been redoing it.
Oh, my baby, I've missed you.
Okay, so everyone seems to be coming in fine. My voice sounds weird, but okay.
It's okay. Oh.
Well, welcome.
Yes, hello everyone.
Yay!
Oh,
do you remember
Matt.
us?
I'm TF.
I will be studying while listening to the scariness. I'm afraid. Yes, you should be. You caught us right before the introduction.
Yes.
But, as TF has already introduced herself.
I'm TF.
I am just a ghost named Sam. Hello. Hello everyone. I'm a ghost.
And I'm Purple Cyclone. Welcome to the channel. And also welcome to another installment of Bad Fanfic Corner.
Woo!
A little disclaimer
We've been waiting
before we
forever.
get going. We are not here to discourage the writer. We really hope that the authors of these stories can see the mistakes, and continue writing. Probably get a better draft.
Yes.
So, this is all for fun, and we don't mean any ill will.
Okay.
Should we start with a little background on this story?
Yes, please do.
Okay, the author here is called Frollo Freak. That is their second username. Their first one, I don't recall. But apparently they were a part of this group called Frollo's Secret Mistresses. This group was just dedicated to Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Disney version, and sexualized the crap out of him.
Yep.
The group was just meant for writing fan fictions, and it was a whole collaboration where each one of them was one of the secret mistresses. Now, Frollo Freak here, well, she joined the story and said, okay, I'll give you guys a shout out, but here's the catch. Frollo actually loves my character the most, and doesn't care about the rest of you.
Oh, wait, I remember her original name. Crazed Writer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Crazed Writer.
Yeah. Crazed Writer / Frollo Freak. There you go.
Yep. Thank you, Sam.
No problem. Just slap me straight in the face.
And so, yeah, that got her kicked out. She was kicked out of the Secret Mistress group. But she continued writing her story regardless.
Yep.
So, when you see FMS mentioned in the story, keep that in mind. Those are a group of people who wanted to bone this wrinkly old fuck.
I'm sorry, just how you said bone. Oh my god. I can't.
They wanted to go to the bone zone.
No thanks.
Doesn't get easier to say, no matter how many times.
Yeah.
He didn't. He didn't need that. He didn't need this. He didn't need more of the sex. Luckily, meh, there are no smut scenes in this fanfiction that I'm aware of.
Just thank God, though. Like, I don't think we would have been able to do it if there's smut scenes.
I mean, they're heavily implied. But I think the most graphic we get is a makeout scene.
Yeah, it's terrible. Wait, what was one of our favorite nicknames to talk about that the main character gave Frollo?
I don't recall, but we will remember it.
We'll discover it.
Meh, don't go praising Jesus just yet.
Don't.
We gagged when, well, you'll see the different outfit that Frollo Freak / Crazed Writer wrote for Frollo.
God, I wanted to vomit.
Now, in the past recordings, Sam and I have gotten quite far in this story. I say that loosely. I think we only got to chapter 7?
8.
8. Okay, I was close.
How many chapters
is
scarred in my brain?
This?
Not much.
Even better.
I saw like the beginning. That's about it.
So we'll be doing voices.
If I can.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably slip into Merrick's, but it's because he comes
Call
naturally.
upon me when you need me.
Sam, you take it easy because of the whole thing.
Yeah, I have problems, so
rest your voice.
I shall.
Call upon me when you need me.
Okay.
I will do
summon you.
voices.
Great and almighty TF, come hither.
I'll get the pentagrams ready.
How do you summon me? Pentagrams everywhere.
Go summon the TF from hell.
Quick,
She shall rise. She shall rise from the floor. Russia style.
Oh my god! I forgot! Oh my god!
No, I just want to see a badly edited part from Italian. Just put the faces on the characters.
You just put my face on Russia and it doesn't change expressions or lip sync. It's just you called.
Oh my god! Please.
And then Kate's face on Britain as push me back down to the floor.
Oh my god!
I would do that.
No.
Oh please, just dedicate some time, please.
I might make a storyboard for it. I don't know. I have several projects going on.
Yeah, that's true.
I would do it if I knew how. I don't have the proper. What do you call it? The proper
draw it out.
programs for it. You call? No.
And as much as I hate to say this, we are 8 minutes in and we have not begun reading.
We're stalling.
Guys, if you only knew.
Yeah, if you only knew.
We're stalling for time.
Oh, thank you, Matt. I just came over the chat. Thank you. I shall rest easy, or I shall try.
Well, without any further delay, let's start reading Back to the Frollo.
Yes.
Prologue, or How It All Began.
Ugh.
Ah.
Who shall start?
I'll start.
Okay. Thank you, brave soul.
God bless.
Okay. It had been a grueling day, and Claude Frollo had put in long hours at the Palace of Justice. First, there was that band of highwaymen who had terrorized...
Persons.
Harrison?
Yeah.
Okay. It had terrorized Harrisons traveling in and out of town. He had laid a careful trap for those hoodlums, successfully capturing and ultimately punishing them. What?
It was Mousetrap, the board game.
God, it's so deadly.
Nobody can resist. And ultimately punished them for their crimes. Then there was that new dim-witted lieutenant. He had infuriated Claude with some minor insubordination, so much that Claude made sure he was justly disciplined. Quote, quote. So, what if this You guys laugh, but it's actually there in quotes.
I know.
I know, it just... Why?
I don't know.
Oh, chat.
So what if...
Frollo life is so hard.
What if this half-brain soldier complained, quote, I will never be able to secure another position again. You made sure of that. I'll get even with you, Claude Frollo. End quote.
Shakes fist at.
Skeletor.
Blasted He-Man.
I'll never be able to secure another position again. Damn you, He-Man.
I'll get you someday, He-Man. Shakes fists in the air.
The minister...
Call him that for like the rest of the thing. He-Man, please.
Oh, God.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power! He-Man. The Minister of Justice sneered at this inane threat. And just what will you do? It is obvious you can't even negotiate or walk across the street, let alone perform your duties. Yes, I guarantee you'll never find work in Paris again. Now be gone, you idiot. Okay?
Jesus Christ, TF.
It sounds like a mix of one of the dingo voices with one of the old Scooby-Doo ghost voices.
That's why I ended it with, okay.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That dingo film effect. Or read it like the dingo film's Claude Frollo.
Oh my god.
That's Frollo that we're dealing with.
The Abe.
Oh my god.
Frollo.
I'll even take good times.
He was Archdeacon.
Oh my god.
With the Gaston
Yes.
on one.
Anything but this one.
The good times. That one he was the sheriff, yes?
I don't
in good
know.
times. Yeah, in good no, that was Secret of the Hunchback. Secret of the Hunchback with
On the loop.
Please.
That was Kitty.
We're stalling again.
Should we just switch out every paragraph? Or
If you wanna.
only because
If it-
these are a bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to keep going or do you want me to stop?
That's up to you. Do you feel like?
I can keep going.
Okay.
Claude Frollo smiled. Hi, crybaby.
Perfect timing.
Mom,
I
stop.
love your cat.
Mom, stop reading. It's painful.
He's trying to save you.
Kitty, I don't need saving. I love
I'm
you.
already there. I'm already in hell. It's fine.
Claude Frollo smiled. It had been a productive day, but oh so tiring. He needed a release.
Oh, woe is me.
No.
Okay, I'll stop, Kitty. I'll stop. I don't know if y'all heard him yelling at me.
I did.
I'm sure it's appearing on stream as well.
Hello, cat. I now am joined as well.
He told me to stop. Okay, Claude paced about his study, restless from boredom, yet from open. A thought suddenly came to him. That's it, he thought. After all, it was a warm day, and a quick swim would be just the thing to relieve his stress.
No.
Claude Frollo's thoughts turned to Denisha, his 14th FSM. She suggested I take up some pleasant pastime, he thought, my lovely, wild, honey-eyed lady.
No, it's just honeyed.
Always so... Okay, wild, honeyed lady. Always so caring, so sweet, so...
I want to throw up.
Back to the magical summer of his luscious days and even sweeter nights he spent with her.
Ew.
She had met... Hi, Morris.
That was the perfect timing! Jesus! Oh my god!
Stop.
It hurts, the small band-aid.
I'm sorry, small child. Morris, come here. Come here. Sit beside me. Sit beside me.
Don't put him closer to the trash.
He does not deserve this.
You want to do some crop, Harry?
Oh god, my cat just moved my computer with his head. Oh, he's like, nope, none of this, Mom. No.
My cats just left the room.
They're done with you.
Done.
They're like, yeah, you handle this.
I'm a terrible cat parent, though.
She had maddened him at first with her off-the-wall humor and saucy tongue, yet somehow she had managed to melt his heart and stirred his desire in him so strong that he could not. Stop this, he muttered to himself. Thinking about her only stresses you more, okay?
Okay.
But it's good stress. A wicked smile lit up his face and he made his way outside, mounting his horse, Snowball. He informed...
Oh my god!
I think I had a rant about that last time.
Snowball. Oh my god, you did! Really? Frollo's horse's name's Snowball. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, just picture Claude Frollo from the Disney film.
Riding a horse named Snowball.
I can't. Unicorns!
Miss says, what is this story? This story is basically, how do I put this?
A reader insert fanfiction.
Masturbation.
Yes. And not the good kind. I would continue on, but this is not a not safe for work stream, so no.
I didn't put that in the title this time. Whoops.
Well...
Let me fix that real quick.
Okay.
At least it's not as bad as my inner life.
Yeah.
Truth.
Okay, that should be fine now.
It's good stress. No, it's not.
Let's continue.
A wicked smile lit up his face as he made his way outside. Mounting his horse Snowball, he informed the sergeant he was going for a short swim. If an emergency should arise, you'll know where to find me, yes? Claude did not notice the just-fired lieutenant lurking in the shadows of the palace. As Claude rode off, the ex-soldier motioned to some... the ex-soldier motioned to some boys playing nearby. I can't. He called to them. Want to earn a little money? Sure, said the oldest boy. What do you want done? The soldier grinned. Let's play a game called Getting Even with the Boss.
Well, wait, if he's not your boss anymore, then, he's technically not your boss, so...
I don't think that's the worst thing here, Sam.
It's not. Snowball
I think
is.
there's something else, undertones. Just...
The boys nudged each other and grinned back. Where to? asked the youngest. Just follow me. And soon the entire group followed the tall man riding a fine black horse.
Okay, who's reading next?
I would say you.
Okay.
Voted K. The tribe has spoken.
Okay.
You're being voted off the island.
Reached a lovely, secluded spot just outside of town. The water looked so inviting and refreshing.
Because it was all sewage.
I had this huge ass rant when we first read this about how all of this was sewage. This is in like the early 1500s. Or late 1500s, pardon me. So most of the river systems and stuff, and also the lakes in Paris especially, would actually have tons of dirty shit in it and sewage, and it's just disgusting. Nothing looks inviting and refreshing about that. Why would you do that? History, guys. History. Okay, I'm good. Let's go.
Besides, there was no one around to spy on him or bother him with petty concerns. There he could be by himself, enjoy a swim, and collect his thoughts.
Yes, go swim in the sewage, where you belong.
You piece of shit.
Claude tied Snowball to a tree, neatly folded his clothes, and piled them onto the riverbank, and took the plunge.
He's skinny dipping even worse.
Which wouldn't have that destroyed him? I mean, not physically. I mean, that too, with all the sewage, but...
His reputation, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Here we have the most holy man.
Everything was super gross.
I'd just like to imagine him flailing about awkwardly in sewage. That makes it
like,
better.
and he can't even really swim in it. He's just, like, stuck in mud, basically.
Like, imagine the most choppy animation.
Oh, God.
This is heavenly, he thought.
Oh, God!
That's not chocolate pudding, you know?
As he allowed the cool water to envelop and rejuvenate his body and mind.
Oh, Claude. You poor bastard.
It was nearly sunset, he realized. Must not stay too long, but this is wonderful.
Is all capitalized? Jesus.
It's wonderful.
Claude became so wrapped up in his enjoyment that he did not notice a group of boys watching him through the bushes. He did not see those same boys quietly lift his clothes and untie his horse. Nor did he see the ex-soldier guiding Snowball down the road. Okay, I just glanced over at that.
Same.
Old wrinkled man rejuvenates himself in sewage. Part of new beauty routine, experts say.
God, man. I love you.
Just hate him.
Doctors want to know what's the secret.
Human feces rejuvenates the body and mind.
Oh my God. So gross. Gross. Oh my God.
Nearly dusk. Must get out now. I'm feeling so much better. After my inner life, those just become painful.
Right?
Claude got out of the water and reached for his clothes. He suddenly panicked. Where are my clothes? Where's my Snowball?
Don't ask those things. I don't know. I don't want to know where your Snowball is.
Look, buddy, if you only have one, there might be some issues.
Oh my God. But the only thing I thought of when I hear Snowball is, that little pastry thing that, like, the people who make Twinkies make. That's the only thing I think of.
I just think of the cat from Stuart Little. The one that makes the Lane voice.
That's Snowbell. That's Snowbell.
I know, it's
not Snowball.
He looked up just in time to see that damned soldier and some boys hastily running down the road with his clothes and horse.
Do you need me to read?
Do you want to do the voice?
Yes.
Okay.
Come back here with my horse, you thieving vermin!
Claude roared at the top of his lungs.
You'll pay dearly for this insult, yes!
Just like a chat.
Oh, wait.
Yes!
Products are actually what I want to. Sounds off, oh my god.
Yay, I'm not alone. Suffer with me.
Just. Okay, where was I? In their haste, the merry group. I lost my place again. Okay, the merry group dropped Claude's cape and something else. A sterling silver amethyst-studded device. Claude picked up his cape and the small silvery pager. Do you want to read the thoughts too, or do you want to...
Sure, if you want me to. Wait till I get our hands on them. I'll tear them apart, yes. Make them suffer the worst possible punishment I can, okay?
I was half expecting a my god.
My god!
Claude Frollo
I'm so glad I got to keep my water in my mouth.
Sorry, Sam.
I'm learning. I'm evolving.
Claude Frollo was livid as he wrapped the cape around himself and, clutching the little pager, walked back to town. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is this amethyst-studded device? Why does he have this? It doesn't sound like it belongs. Well, you'd be right. And, all I'll say for now is this is the calling card for the Sioux.
Yay. Okay, I'll do this part.
Hooray!
So much yay. Okay. Judge Claude Frollo slipped back into town unnoticed.
Thank goodness no one spotted me, yes.
He shuddered, his body now shivering
Hold
from
on.
dampness and cool, yes.
We have to do different voices for the FMSs.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we'll do it.
Okay.
From the dampness and the cool evening air.
I have to make it back to the Palace of Justice, and then I'll take care of them thieving ruffians, okay? My god!
Just then, he heard a swell of female voices heading up the street.
FSMs! My god! How did they find me? That blasted soldier, he will clearly pay for embarrassing me, yes? It is not done.
But the horde of young females had already spotted his tall, slender form. Who wants to be the first person? I love how it's silent it is. Like we're all like,
as it
no.
should be. Yes.
Oh, he's so divine.
Their leader, a woman who calls herself Belladonna, urged the ladies, "Get him, girls! Don't let him get away!" Claude dashed up the side street, trying frantically to get away. He felt a tug on his cape. It was one of the older FMSs.
Madame, my God!
Just trying to get a peek at that manly body.
My God.
Ladies, please! Yes! It's not a good time. It is not done. I have important business to attend to. Oh, yes.
Claude pleaded. Eventually, he struggled out of his cape and disappeared down a dark alley, whilst the FMSs continued fighting over him. Do you want me to do this little part too?
Sure, since it's just at the end.
Yeah. Out of breath, cold, and angry, Claude hid in a recess of an abandoned building. He still clutched the tiny pager.
Why did I think of this before? Yes. That one was actually there.
Yes, it was.
She will help me. My beautiful brown sugar darling Nisha, yes.
I'm gonna go throw up, pardon me.
No, you
Claude
stay
took
here. Suffer like the rest.
Claude took the pager and began pushing the buttons. He cast his eyes heavenward.
Oh, please, let this work. Oh, my God.
He prayed as he began coding a cryptic message. And that is the end of chapter 1, everyone.
Can we just take a moment to talk about this scene with the FSMs?
Yes. Oh, wait, no, that was just the prequel. Sorry. The next one will be chapter 1. Sorry, guys. I did that wrong.
Please give this old man his clothes. Yes, please.
Please, we do not need to see this man butt naked at all. No one ever does.
Just why?
Apparently people like watching us suffer.
I guess.
I mean, why, in the sense of this story, in this universe that they exist in, why do they find it appropriate when they're supposed to be his secret mistresses? Why are they doing this?
I have no idea.
Pardon me. Is it how the writer had written them, or is this actually how they are? I want to know that.
I think this might be how Frollo Freak wrote them. They might not actually be like this, but then again, I've never seen any of the other groups work.
That is true.
So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that this was Frollo Freak's idea and nothing on them.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. Hey, let's give my friends a shout out in my story, but could you do it a little better, please?
Please.
I'm gonna switch over screens while we get to the next chapter. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this story so far. Here we go. Chapter 1.
Ness said, these girls are, I feel like if they were sarcastic or making fun of him, it would be 10 times better, but seeing as it's the FMSs or whatever, sure.
Yeah. I would have loved to see them be sarcastic.
Honestly, I felt like we were doing sarcastic, which I love.
I want to see that manly body.
Okay. Chapter 1, or How I Rescued Claude Frollo from an Embarrassing Situation.
Jesus Christ. Who would like to start?
I was not very pleased when my pager went off. I was presently downtown, attending a retirement dinner for a colleague. Dressed to the nines, seeing old friends and coworkers, and having the time of my life. Nonetheless,
Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, but as we find out in a little second here that whenever the pager goes off, that's Claude Frollo telling the Sioux, hey, I want to see you, or hey, I need you right now.
Hey, I'm in a dangerous situation, help me.
Yeah, and how does Denisha here treat it? Just like, ugh, not again. Does he do this often?
I don't know. I kind of want to know.
Does he just stub his toe and call her?
Denisha,
I stubbed my toe. Can you kiss it and make it better?
My God.
Oh my God.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just saw the chat. Oh God, this is first person.
It switched.
Okay. Nonetheless, something was in the back of my mind to answer this page. Maybe it was my parents. Mama could be sick, or, I shuddered, the house could be on fire. As I reached inside my purse, I discovered it was not my regular pager, but the beautiful sterling silver device studded with amethysts, which lit up the interior of my evening bag so brightly that I had to hastily close the bag and excuse myself from the table. This is no ordinary page. This was the true emergency. No need to find a phone. I knew exactly what to do.
Call Ghostbusters?
So she was just gonna...
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Who's gonna read Denisha?
I just like how she was like, no need for a phone, even though she would be calling 15th century France.
Don't worry, it gets dumber.
I know it does.
But Denisha prides herself on her southern cooking and her heritage. Rocks out to Ghostbusters. Yeah, that would be better. So, any ideas for a voice?
All I can think of is Southern Belle.
I feel like that might be offensive.
Okay.
I would agree with you, but I don't know.
Do you want me to do another voice?
I don't know, only because you've been doing so many and you'd have conversations with yourself.
True.
Is this girl's from the southern U.S.? Yes. Current times. Well, when was this written? Early 2000s?
I don't know.
No, it was written in the 90s. I looked down on the tripod.
Oh, September 1997. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the night.
Jesus.
Oh God! You know they probably made this into a movie. Well, the formula, not the specific fan fiction. I'd be scared. Completely off topic. There's a Death's Main Dollar fan fiction for Pirates of the Caribbean called Heart of the Sea.
God.
The worst fan fiction I've ever seen.
Please don't mention this, please. I don't know.
I'm only going to say this. Well, it's called Heart of the Sea, so one day, after class, Sam and I were just, getting food at the local burger place, and I glanced over at the TV, and all I saw from it was just, like, a figure of someone drowning in, like, the ocean after a storm, and then text came up that said Heart of the Sea, and I nearly had a heart attack.
It's true, they did. I was like, okay, are you okay? I punched their chest, like, and I'm like, okay, calm down. I will set you at a table.
You guys don't know the horrors. I mean, you will, eventually.
Just the hyperventilating got me real scared.
But, oh, God.
I'm scared.
I just had to... That just popped into my head, but... Voice-wise.
Like, I can just do regular voice for a bit.
You sure? Because you should take it easy. I mean, I could do the Southern Belle. I have no problem with it. I just... If it's offensive, someone call me out.
Well, no. God, what other voices do you do?
Extremely out of practice. I'm sorry.
So do you want me to do a voice or
Fine, do
not?
a voice.
I just feel so bad because you're literally going to be talking to yourself.
If I minded it, I wouldn't have volunteered.
I know, but still.
The TF will survive.
I love you, TF. You're best.
Your heart will go on and on.
Can we get like a kazoo?
I wish I had a kazoo right now.
So for future fan fictions, one of us needs to get a kazoo.
Okay, I can do this.
I work right next to a party city. I'm sure I can get a kazoo.
It's needed.
Fuck yes, do it. Yes.
I had this weekend off, thank God.
Yes.
All right.
Now what happened?
Yes. I love it. Keep going. Do it. Or
Do you want me to keep reading, or do you... Because there's text in between.
Who was reading? I lost track.
TF was reading. Yeah.
Oh wait,
so you can narrate if you want, and TF can do voices.
Okay.
Oh, so I'll take over for the narration?
Yeah.
I might as well take over this paragraph and the next.
Yeah.
I muttered to myself as I hurried through the crowded hotel lobby with car keys in hand.
He wouldn't have called me unless he was really in trouble. You know I had plans tonight.
Oh God.
That voice that just freaks me out. It's like a demented doll coming to life.
I'm going to kill everybody.
Oh God, this is the best.
If you ever make plushies of your persona, please have that as a voice box in there.
Please. Oh my God.
But I already have a voice for my persona.
Oh, okay, at least include that
And
in
it's
one
that...
of the banana muffins.
Oh my God.
Okay, because the voice I use in Banana Muffins is basically the headcanon for my my persona's voice. The semi-squeaky, sarcastic sounding voice.
Soon, I'll be driving through downtown traffic. Still busy for a Friday night. Geez, 20 years ago, and you could stand on the circle, fire a cannon up
Meridian Street, I think.
I think it is Meridian Street, and hit no one. Got to keep my mind together. I've got to get to him, help him. Then my concern turned to annoyance.
Oh, I know what he's been doing.
Spite!
Just looking over at chat, Mess says, it's like doll mixed with baby talk. The most scary, the most perfect.
Yes.
Oh, I think we lost a watcher.
I'm sorry.
It's perfect, though.
Okay, let's continue.
I said out loud, recalling the cryptic message flash across the pager screen. Bring clothes. Sorry, I lost my place.
It's okay.
And it got him in trouble. Good enough for him. I told him what would happen if you did this alone. Anyone can come along and, well, he does have a lot of people mad at him and...
My voice trailed off as I approached a huge abandoned parking lot. My little Camry will need a lot of room to make this trip. Slowly, I guided the car into position.
I hope this works. It didn't the last time.
Yes, there is.
What?
I'm answering meh.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's called
There's time
Back
travel
to the Further.
in this? I assume. Oh yeah, that's why it's called Back to the Frollo.
It's Back to the Future.
It has puns.
That's pun.
A.
Hey!
Okay, my foot firmly pressing down on the accelerator, the Camry opened up full speed.
Hold on.
Almost there.
I said.
Here goes nothing.
As the speedometer registered 100 miles per hour, I reached under the dash, pressed the little violet button, and in an instant I was engulfed by a bright white light.
She was dead.
God.
Go into the light, Denisha. Go into the light.
The streets...
This scares me.
And I couldn't see much because it was so dark. What happened to the streetlights? Then reality struck me. It worked. I had to keep the lights low and drive as slowly as possible. I didn't want to wake folks up or draw too much attention.
You're in a car in the 15th century, you're gonna draw attention to yourself. People are gonna be like, I hear something weird, look out window, holy shit.
Welcome, Brad, who said it was an oncoming truck.
Good, Brad, good, yes.
Oh,
I like
lovely.
this, yes.
It's a demon of the night. No, that's Denisha.
Sorry, baby's yelling at me.
I hear.
I had to keep the lights low and drive as slowly as possible. I didn't want to wake folks up or draw too much attention. Besides, the streets are so narrow, never meant for an automobile. These good medieval folks would surely freak out if they saw this coming. Well, this thing coming. I stifled a laugh and headed towards the Palace of Justice.
This thought suddenly struck me. I'm trying to recall if the streetways would actually be big enough for a car.
I don't think it would be. Let me adjust the screen really fast because it's cutting off.
Okay. Like, I think possibly, I think there'd be a little bit of wiggle room because, you know, they have carriages and, like, stuff like that. They have horses. But I don't think there'd be a lot of room. Like, especially since this is, I think, early Paris?
But what about horse-drawn carts and stuff?
Yeah. And also, yeah, how the heck did she end up in France? I don't know. Magic, science, step, I don't know.
Hey, guys. While you're debating this, Crybaby wants me to let him out.
Okay.
So I shall be right back, I promise.
Okay.
Okay, so while we wait,
Have fun.
I'm just gonna switch screens.
Okay. Oh, I can't forget that.
Oh, God. What I want to know is this. Apparently this isn't the first time she's gone back in time. Yet, apparently this is the first time she's doing it with this car? She didn't expect it to work somehow?
I'm sorry for all the crinklies.
How dare.
I'm terribly unprofessional, you know?
Yes, this is a quality stream, Sam. People come here for the best content.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And here you are pulling this unprofessional shit.
Yep, I'm just fucking it up.
How does this work? How does any of this work?
I don't know. I really don't. Like, the only thing I can think of is if the author had put enough thought or something into it, they could have possibly said before, you know, she was driving down the streetway or whatever that was empty, or like the parking lot. I don't really know what it was. I didn't pay much attention because I was trying to block out the thought of Judge Claude Frollo nude still, because that's burned in my brain.
Just be thankful it's a written fan fiction and not a graphic novel.
Yeah. Oh God, cat! Jesus!
Everything's gone wrong.
Yes, it has! He just unplugged my computer.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Well,
Anyways, I got the cord back. And now he's looking like I did nothing. But still, if there was something like, saying destination or, time period, I'd understand that. But if, they're working with the Back to the Future stuff, it'd only be time period, wouldn't it? Or did they do something like with destination?
I think if...
I'm back.
Welcome back. I think if Frollo Freak or Crazed Rider were to go back to this, first of all, take out the time-traveling stuff. I think it just adds more confusion than anything.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Undertale 4. Welcome.
Welcome.
Brad, you know more about Back to the Future, because I can barely remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. Did they have anything about location stuff inside of the car? I don't remember. I don't think they did.
Should we only use, the first movie as a reference here? Because I don't...
1 second.
We're still discussing how the time traveling worked.
The first Back to the Future was made in 1985.
No, just states. Okay, so... Yeah, we should only take that one in reference.
TF munches apple.
Thrilling stuff, TF.
Nom.
This is why we keep you around.
Back to the Future Part 2 was made in 1989. And Back to the Future 3, as my computer loads, was made in 1990. So all the movies did come out.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the copyright right here. So,
okay, so, yeah. But that's what I thought. It was just the dates.
Okay, should we get back to the story?
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
It was pretty much dates. Even the second one showed that it was dates.
I love how you just came in here to tell me this, even though I just read it in chat.
Had to prove a point that much,
There's a delay, so...
Yeah.
I'm shaking a water bottle at me.
Do you wish to sit?
It's me out.
Do you wish to sit?
Will Brad be joining us?
Hi, Brad. Lunch.
I take the silence as a no. Okay, then. Let's continue, shall we?
Okay.
Let's see, where were we? Let's see. Okay, I stifled a laugh as I headed for the Palace of Justice. Maybe he's home already, or maybe he decided to swim longer. But now it's too cool to swim. I love how that's your only concern right now. I tiptoed to a door particularly hidden by ivy vines. He told me how to get into the palace whenever he's not here. No one knows this secret entrance. But me. I cautiously entered and removed my shoes. Hold on one moment. Something popped up in the Skype chat. Let me switch over, so... Yeah.
Okay.
What was up? Is everything okay? Well, Sam, we can't hear you. You might have to rejoin the call. Actually, let me type that.
Sammy, come back! Sammy, come back! You can blame it all on me!
Oh, yep.
Sammy, come back!
They were kicked
You
off.
can blame it all on me!
Oh, they even wrote in the YouTube chat. What happened? I don't know what happened. Just try rejoining the call. We'll give you a moment.
Don't die, Undertale.
Sally, come back. You can blame it all on me. I heard you.
Welcome back.
Yay!
I was like, what the hell happened? I was
Undertale,
just
what the hell
here.
did you type for the message to be retracted?
I saw it.
What happened in chat?
God.
Not sure.
It's okay. It's nothing.
Good idea. We kind of have a full crowd right now.
Oh,
I can still hear the... Okay, sorry. I still had the sound on for me listening to you guys, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Because I was here, I was talking to Brad, and then suddenly, boop!
Will Brad be joining us in this, or will he just...
Brad, will you be joining us? Or if you are, I can take out my earphones. So please tell me.
I gotta go save my Wind Waker game.
Okay, go save Wind Waker. He will be joining us.
Okay.
He's gonna go save Wind Waker.
So we might as well finish this
Hi,
chapter.
Brad.
Okay. Oh, damn, Brad, can you pick up that hair tie? He cannot eat that. Thank you.
I can eat
It's wet. He's been eating it anyways. Jesus Christ.
I can eat anything I love.
Quality stream, guys. Quality
10 out of
stream.
10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Beautiful.
Like my... Yeah, I can't see what the icon is, but yes, very pink. Also,
Very
another
pink.
message retracted. What are you typing, friend?
Child, please.
Yes. Child.
I didn't know you could.
Child.
I didn't know you could retract what you call it.
I
Yeah.
think YouTube does that automatically.
Oh.
Can I write boobs and retract it? I don't know. I want to try, but I don't.
What?
Have fun.
Nah, it's fine. Okay, let us continue on and fucking hell, bitch. Yay. Okay, that's weird.
I'm assuming that's what you tried to type in. Let's see.
TF talks with a
He will
mouthful.
do some voices. Wait, no! TF, Brad can be your Denisha.
Yes.
He's not in the room yet.
Are you sure you don't want my? Are you sure you don't want my my demonic doll voice?
Didn't you?
I heard he's not in the room yet.
Okay.
No one knows this secret entrance but me.
I know.
I cautiously entered, removed my
Brad,
shoes.
I have the most important question for you. Here's a few pillows. Put it up your back. Do it.
Sorry.
Damn, fat kid adjusting himself.
I have a very important question for you. Do you want Big Denisha?
Do I want?
Do you want Big Denisha?
Our
What the fuck is this?
our star. Be a star.
Oh.
Yes, the suit.
Well, I have a quick question. If Brad wants to be Denisha, should I keep going with the Dingo Films voice for Frollo, or should I switch to the creepy
Yes. No, keep doing that. Like, if you don't want to,
doll? Keep the Dingo voice.
the baby voice for Denisha.
Okay.
I'll say.
You haven't heard?
No, I haven't. I've been playing Wind Waker, damn it.
Oh, that's
Oh my god.
That's more important.
He doesn't know.
yeah.
Okay, you know, honestly, keep that. Go with just. You do that.
Okay.
I'm choking on atmosphere.
Yes, I've done it. Now I can become TF.
A better, stronger TF.
You see, that's Brad's goal. Slowly, he wants to kill us all off and have Brad Fanfic Corner.
Yep.
Brad, I didn't know you were the evil witch from Snow White and poisoning me with this apple.
How did you know? No, wait, yeah, I wouldn't poison a perfectly good apple. Maybe a pomegranate.
You You're not being challenged, no.
Says the queen.
Okay, let us continue on.
Yeah.
If you find the character I can do is just go for it. I'm just here
Okay.
Okay.
for moral support and maybe occasional extras.
Thank you.
Well, he should have been here earlier when we were reading for the other secret mistresses.
Oh God, you could have been one of them. You could have been like, I just want to keep that manly bod. I would have loved that.
His dick's so bad.
Okay.
Oh no, don't! It's shriveled! It burns!
Okay, we need to stop. We need to continue.
Okay.
Schedule.
No one knows this secret entrance but me. I cautiously entered, removed my shoes. Can't have high heels clacking on stone floors. I passed a sleeping guard and crept up the stairs to his room. I quietly knocked. No response. I then opened the door ever so gingerly, peeped inside, and softly called.
Claude!
Still no answer. With little flashlight in hand, I entered the room, went to the wardrobe, and quickly gathered some clothes. If what I thought had really gone down, then he's going to need these. I silently descended the stairs, then made it out without being detected. Putting the clothes in the back seat, I thought he's going to thank me well and truly. But this is the last time I'm going to save his neck. Yet, as I slowly made my way down...
His long, slender neck.
Yes. As she counts the bones protruding out.
Meh, what the fuck? Pomegranates are so good. No! I know, meh. I know. I feel ya. Okay, sorry. Continue on.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, that's...
Let's see. Save his neck. Yet as I slowly made my way down the narrow corridors, my sarcasm turned to concern. If I didn't care for him so, I wouldn't be doing this. He could be hurt or sick, or... My mind was shocked back into reality when I spotted a tall figure dashing down a side street. I guided the car to a dark alley, put the Camry in park, and waited.
And that's chapter 1!
Oh, thank God.
Well, he is sick.
Wrong button.
Or nude, yes.
Nude.
Very nude.
Put on your best William Shatner voice and do, ooh, he is nude.
Baby, what the hell are you doing?
He seems to be nude.
Come on, baby, what's wrong? It's called this jumping.
Adjust the screen region.
I mean, like, you mean, like, well, I mean, how?
The physically jumping up and down. I think he was trying to itch while he licked his chest. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
What are you doing? You don't know. You don't want to talk to me. Okay.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
It's because someone else is in your spot on the bed. I'm sorry.
Fuck you. That's right, Izzy. I'm in your spot. I'm claiming it as my own.
Wait, did you want to be known as anything while we can do this, or do you want me to just use your name?
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
Damn it.
I just thought...
Sibling.
God damn you, sibling.
How dare you do this to me?
How could this happen?
Happen to me.
I made my mistakes.
And now where
Hard
to
it is click a
run?
little pixel while trying not to laugh and shake the mouse. Fuck you guys.
Love you.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame Phalus. And his beautiful singing voice. I wonder if he actually speaks like that.
I don't know.
If that's his actual, like, speaking voice, or if he puts it on.
Chapter 2.
Oh,
Yes.
even the name Chapter 2 inspires fear and horror in the hearts of many a brave soul.
No. You're thinking
Yes.
of the bonding chapter from Minor Life.
Oh, God.
Don't ever ask questions.
I've heard horror stories.
Don't do it. Don't make the mistake I did and read it.
Don't make the mistake I did, kid.
Yeah.
Her hand shakes as she tries to light another cigarette, even though she has one already lit.
Currently inside her mouth, but you know,
Putting all the
we're not going to stop her.
You wonder if you should say something, but eventually you're just like, meh.
Okay. Do you want me to start up this and like do a few?
Yes.
Okay. I sat in the car, hoping the figure I saw was him. By now I was really getting concerned. Several minutes passed. I forgot how long I sat there and waited to keep myself occupied. I began to think about our first encounter. I was not exactly what he expected.
Okay.
I was a little older.
Against the steering wheel.
Yo!
I want to take this joke further, but I can't.
Why?
It's awkward.
Brad.
Yo.
Really?
It is?
What have we talked about in the past that made you awkward?
Look, man, I don't... It's like, oh, wait, never mind. I was going to say, I really haven't done a masturbation joke online, but then I was like, wait.
Yes, you did.
We did on the... I did, at least one.
You did 3.
I did 3? I did 3 on the Cards Against Humanity, so...
You're not innocent here.
It's like, damn it, Denise! Get your hands on the wheel!
You just call her Denise when it's Denisha.
Yeah!
Starts rocking.
Okay.
Yeah!
I was a little older than most of his FMSs, and possessed a habit of speaking my mind he found most endearing.
Time out. T.O., what the fuck is FMS?
Okay, it's
Secret Mistresses. Your face! Oh, Jesus Christ, I wish someone could see it. Oh my God. Oh, it's beautiful! You guys have no idea. It is actual shock and true horror. I love it. Do not know. No, you're not going to drown yourself with your water bottle. You're in this with me.
Easy, come here. I need you, friend.
I'd
He's like,
like to imagine that Brad is trying to struggle to get out of the room while Sam is holding him down.
No. 6. Good night, Brad. Shock and horror, yes. Goodbye. Good night, everybody.
Okay,
Wait,
good streak.
Did they even watch the movie?
I don't know.
I mean, seriously, his entire plot was him struggling with a boner.
Well,
That's why he went nuts.
not in this version.
Okay. I'll never forget his expression as I walked across the square towards the Palace of Justice. Are you okay? Do you need a bucket?
I just threw up my orange.
Okay. The sunshine in a colorful dress that didn't exactly hide my curves. My dark wavy hair tied with a kid scarf, letting my hips sway to an old rhythm and blues tune, playing in my mind, which was held high and proud. Okay, I do have one thing to say, though. Like, in history times, since this is, 15th century Paris,
France.
this would be a very inappropriate dress.
Yeah. She'd be it's not a
Burned
court-
at the stake?
That's Italian.
Yeah, prostitute was actually the word, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she'd be a prostitute.
Or she would be looked at
Lady of the
as a Romani.
Yeah.
Especially with the dark hair, dark skin. She would be labeled as Romani.
A Romani prostitute.
Yeah, and the fact that I don't know if she says it in this chapter, but she says in a previous one that she's spouting just jewels and gold necklaces or something like that.
Yeah, so she would definitely look
Boy,
like...
she is just begging to be mugged.
Oh, yeah, and she's constantly wearing purple in her first appearances in
She's a royal
in the
color,
flashback.
especially.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Historically, purple is a royal color.
Yeah. Especially in these times.
Yeah.
Like, I think you'd only see the king and the queen wear it.
Well, it's like anybody that is notable Like if you have some sort of stand-in, you're gonna have.
Guys. Guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't Esmeralda wear purple, though?
Yes. I was also about to talk about that.
Yes, we were going.
Basically, she's a cardboard cutout of an Esmeralda from the future. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, but here's the twist of this story. Esmeralda is the bad guy because
Yeah.
he didn't want to sleep with Frollo.
Victim blames.
I
actually.
wouldn't want to sleep with Frollo either. I mean, have you seen him? I mean, picturing him naked alone is nightmare fuel, and I'm not going to be able to sleep for the next 3 weeks.
I know, me
If
too.
even.
This happened. Why do you think I stayed up so much in college? This.
You're welcome.
I mean, his voice is, it's like Tony J's voice is beautiful
Yes,
and all that,
yeah,
but
beautiful.
good Christ. I mean, if she's into old wrinkly dudes that probably need, like, a bunch of goat horn to get it up, then by all means.
And let's continue.
Yes.
On that wonderful note.
Okay. Where did I lead off?
History's fun.
Hold on. God. I remember sitting just within earshot of the Khalid showing my big legs, and Frollo said he felt the blast of tropical heat hitting him in the face the very moment I raised my big brown eyes to the tall, slender man sitting on the balcony. It's not a good idea drinking during this fic.
Welcome to Bad Fanfic Corner, everyone, where we watch Brad drown.
Sorry, are you okay? Do you need me to pat you on the back? Are you okay?
Hey,
Okay.
it's fine. At least this will get views if someone dies.
Guy dies during bad fanfic.
All those young Paris bucks tried to make small talk with this proud American princess. I answered one such little man, playfully, mind you, in the best old Negro?
Negro?
I don't want to say that. Like, that's rude.
What, Negro?
Yeah, I thought that was like a bad
No.
No, you're thinking of the other word.
You're thinking of the other word that we're not allowed to say.
Yeah,
it's
it
real.
might be better to just
Yeah.
skip over that word just to be safe.
Okay.
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 Old dialect. All belongs to no man except Mr. Frollo. Oh wait, no, that was TF. Shit. TF, please redo that line,
Oh, God.
please.
I belongs to no man except Mr. Frollo.
Of course, he and I weren't an item as of yet. Oh God, Brad, no. You're planning your death, I know, but it's okay. You haven't even gotten to the worst part. Claude was so sweet, so attentive that summer. We read poetry to each other. I cooked some good old South food, taught him to like old Motown, told him stories and jokes that made him laugh. He called me his sweet brown sugared lady.
You're traveling back in time. You're not supposed to be doing this.
Fred's crying.
Not only is it a perversion of the time stream, it's a perversion of anything decent. Why? Please tell me. Please tell me somebody snaps her neck. The doctor comes along and just snaps her neck. Don't mess with the timeline.
No submarine.
Brad, are you okay?
Clara's like, what'd you do that for? I'm saving the future.
Oh, you're oh God! Attack eyebrows at the ready, yo.
Get the fuck in the TARDIS.
Can you turn on the fan? Actually, my God, all this laughing is making me so warm.
Unfortunately, meh. That's what their whole backstory is: a summer romance. And Denisha has no idea how time travel works.
Yeah, because if you think about it, her going back in time with I don't know how many times she went back, there would be so many butterfly effects.
Paradoxes abound.
Like hell, she could step on an ant and change some.
Rip humor.
She was better off doing the My Inner Life approach and saying this is an alternate dimension or something.
Now, I've never ever subscribed to the whole butterfly effect thing, where if you if you kill a butterfly or step on kill an insect or something, that it's something so small will affect like the greater. Like if you kill a butterfly in the Cretaceous period, Hitler wins, and all that shit. It has to be something like a fixed point in time. Like, back to Doctor Who. It has to be like a fixed point in time, like a big event.
We're on this rant.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna hold my kitty.
Just switch screens, man. Make up your mind.
Oh no, you're gonna scare him. He's gonna get super spooked.
I'm sorry, kitty.
Like he was grabbing onto the comforter like his life depended on it.
Oh my God, why?
It's like, God, no, not again.
Jesus Christ! If you can hear me, kill this man.
Okay.
Where were we?
Yeah.
And said he would always look forward to my sweet wild honey kisses. I started to cry at that memory, but fought back tears just in time to hear a pounding on the rear window. I got out of the car, walked towards the trunk, and breathed a sigh of relief.
Wait, you put your love interest in the trunk? This is sounding really creepy. Did you roofie him?
I embraced him, kissed his cold but still inviting mouth.
Full of sewage.
I got you as fast as I could.
God. Claude looked at me with relief and gratitude.
I thought you'd never come. Oh, my dear Nisha, my love. I went swim, blasted soldier, couldn't get my clothes. Took my horse, I'm so cold, Nisha, darling. Okay?
Okay, with how he's speaking as well, I think he's going into a stroke. I hope so.
I think he's having an allergic reaction to the Rohypnol.
We're all crying. Yes, we are. I'm crying at that memory, like kissing a corpse. Yes, Beth. Yes.
Which reminds me, I found a bad Corpse Bride fan fiction that we should eventually read.
Oh God.
Fuck.
Why do we have to ruin the things I love?
I know.
That's what this show is all about.
Why do you do this to yourselves?
I have nothing better to do.
Honor.
Well, damn it, now I have to go along with it.
Okay.
Wanna demands
that
it.
did a crossover of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Spyro the Dragon, two of my most beloved things.
Yeah.
And they just inserted Spyro, the fucking dragon, in his dragon self, into Yu-Gi-Oh! Canon, and everyone looks at him going, huh, you the new kid? I can survive anything.
Yeah, didn't he also end up with Taya?
I don't know! He was a fucking dragon!
And he had, like, cards and everything. I don't even know how he dueled.
Guys, when you think that is bad, you also have to remember the Courage the Cowardly Dog, Lion King, and Golden Girls crossover fic, okay?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot. All of this time I've been blocking it out.
A chapter with the Mary Sue from Pirates of the Caribbean, who had a love triangle with Captain Jack Sparrow, Davy Jones, and the Sue.
Yep.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, the Lion King, and the Golden Girls. Come on!
I know, but I don't feel like that one's as bad.
Kirisatsuji, Once Upon a Time. I'm afraid to say the last one. Nightmare Before Christmas. What are you doing?
Why did it suddenly sound like somebody flushed a toilet?
How did you know? It was my brain.
Okay, let's continue this.
Yes, please.
This is not the Claude Frollo I was used to seeing. This man, shivering cold, tears streaming down his face, his otherwise neat gray hair, all windbroken, allowed himself to show a little vulnerability, something he never displays in public. He told me of the late afternoon swim, how some soldier he had discharged earlier today had lifted his clothes and stolen Snowball. how he was chased through the streets by the adoring FMSs, I embraced him again.
I had a feeling something like this would happen. It's alright, honey, I understand. It was all according to design.
He held me tightly and kissed me tenderly.
I had managed to escape with only this, yes?
He revealed a sterling silver pager, studded with amethysts.
A studded what now?
Pager.
Pager.
With amethysts.
Pager.
Yeah, and it's silver.
A pager.
Yes.
That he knows how to use.
Yes.
He can type.
How the fuck is he gonna use a pager?
It summons her. That's how she got here.
Destroy it.
Damn it, Brad, get with the time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Old man.
I don't know how things work.
None of us do.
Welcome.
None of us do.
I was desperate, Nisha. You were the only one I could turn to, yes?
I opened the back door, reached inside, handed him a pile of clothes, then waited as Claude sat in the back seat, dressing hurriedly.
Occasionally taking a peek at his...
We don't have much
little dome.
time.
No. Enough from you. I do not want to think about that.
Well, you're reading this.
True. I said,
Anyone can come along and...
I'm aware of that, yes.
he replied with a haunty edge to his voice. It was a good sign. He quickly regained his usual commanding demeanor. That is the end of chapter 2.
Everything good.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2. One of the worst things I've ever heard.
Wow. Wow, you haven't even
I know.
read my inner life.
Yeah, it does remind me of... It does remind me of Betty Boop, doesn't it?
Ba-doop-ba-doop.
Yeah.
Boop-boop-be-doop. Boop-boop-be-doop.
Betty Boop was creepy
Excellent.
when she first appeared.
Wasn't she supposed to be an antagonist or something?
Nope. Basically, they had a pre-existing cartoon character, but they wanted to do like a musical episode. So they gave him a girlfriend. And Betty Boop was this cross between a dog and...
A Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah. With odd human...
God, that's why her head looks like that.
Yep. So basically they made Betty Boop his girlfriend
I'm okay with
and
it.
kept her around for musical episodes. And we could see where that relationship went.
Yep.
You know, but every
But
single
Betty's
time...
a strong, independent woman. Don't need no man.
Every single time I hear Betty Boop, I think of her song, Ain't Ya? Ain't you kinda glad? Ain't you kinda gay? You know that one?
Yes.
Yes.
I am aware.
I always think of that
I'm
one.
embarrassed to admit that I've actually never seen a Betty Boop cartoon.
It's okay.
I know
Feel
who
bad,
she
I haven't
is.
either.
It's okay.
I know who she is, and I've seen her in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
We had like a VHS tape of like old cartoons.
Yeah, she was on it. That's how
It was like a bunch of like Max Fletcher cartoons.
Yep.
Superman, Popeye, and Betty Boop. I used to watch the hell out of it when I was little. I don't know what the hell happened to the tape though.
I love ya.
I think they're public domain.
It should be. I know the Dover Boys cartoon recently went to public domain.
Woo! More free stuff for me.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a ba-doop.
No, they should have continued the Dover Boys. That was hilarious.
Yes.
Never heard of them.
It was like a one-off cartoon. You might have seen it floating around Tumblr, but I'll have to link it to you later. It's hysterical.
Okay.
Possible.
Shall we continue on to chapter 3?
Okay, I gotta say that is an adorable image.
I know, right?
Ah, God.
What?
the pause image
Oh,
or something.
thank you.
That is adorable.
Thank you.
I wish I could do that.
They have the onesie.
They do.
Yes.
Oh boy.
It's amazing.
Oh boy.
I want it.
Well, I
want it too.
I got you beat. I got red Mickey Mouse pants. So booyah.
God damn it.
Did you say you have red Mickey Mouse pants on?
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Like literally the Mickey Mouse pants, or Mickey Mouse printed pants?
I wish I had those pants.
No, they're like Steamboat Willie pants.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Yeah. I know, right?
I'd walk around all day. I would.
Okay. I know I read over it in a previous episode, but can we please just take a look back at Secret of the Hearts?
What is Secret of the Heart?
My troll fanfic.
Get away from
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes, please.
Spot, save me. She's like, you're on your own, human.
I read over it before, but
Princess,
it was so amazing with voices.
Your Highness, Kitty, seriously, notice me, Senpai.
She doesn't care. She's sniffing her tree.
Senpai does not notice me.
Yeah, Senpai will never notice you.
I will make Senpai notice me.
That sounds like a threat.
More of a promise.
I think there'll be a problem because that's my senpai. And no one yonder is like me.
There we go.
Okay.
If you want to go, boy, I'll take you.
What?
No, I think I don't know. I think.
Oh, is she looking out the window? Okay.
Yeah, I think Yandere from Yandere
Yay.
Sim and Asuna
Oh, there's things.
from SAO have you beat. It's like a 3-way battle between the three of you.
You think they can beat me? That's funny. I think I spooked the neighbors. I hear someone go, "What the hell?"
They're like, what the fuck?
It's always fun.
Yes. Alright, so you want to read The Secret of the Hearts.
Thank God we're off with this one.
This is their
The queen.
their troll fic.
The troll fic.
The
It's
troll
palette cleanser.
Yeah. Hold on, I never looked at your reviews that
Wait,
you got on this.
is it gonna make me want to drown myself with my water bottle?
Yes.
Partially.
Oh my god, I've never seen.
It's got encouraging reviews.
Encouraging is it a good encouraging or is
Yes.
it like a okay?
People tried.
People tried. Many have failed.
Very, yeah.
Do you
Okay. Actually, do you know what? Brad, you can read this.
Why?
Because I hate you.
Why?
switching
What
over
did
to
what did I do?
Yeah, I'm switching over to it if you're okay with
Okay.
that.
I have it pulled up.
Okay.
Okay, so am I just the narrator?
Well,
Sure.
let's see if you're there.
The narrator in this horrifying.
Yes, you're the narrator.
Oh no.
We'll do voices as they come up.
Okay.
Oh, that's freaked the hell out of me. Okay. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I freak you out?
Yeah.
Yes. Mimi Mama Woo. Mimi Mama Woo. Mimi Mama Woo.
Really?
I'm warming up.
Really?
Don't judge me.
Brad, we jumped straight into this. It's not gonna matter.
Did he push her off?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Huzzah!
Yeah.
Anyway, are we ready? As well, everybody.
I am ready for Freddy.
No one's ready for Freddy.
I'm ready for Freddy.
Let's do this. We can do it.
TF is
She's
ready.
in the screen. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get out of the screen. You're gonna fall out. And I'm gonna have to go chase your ass.
No, do not fight there.
Yeah, do not fight. Alright. Do I have to do like a voice or something? Or
You don't have to if you don't want to.
no, I was just making sure. I didn't
Whatever feels natural to you.
My name's Miwa Kuna, and I'm from the world Alice in Wonderland. PM. I sit on a tall building, looking down at Taversa Town. My pink hair with blue tips blocking my eyes, which were green since I was focused on my job. I don't know how that has any bearing on the plot, but okay. I wore a robe that was all dark grey colour, and I had these little crown thingies as strings. The air was cold, but I was used to it since I was always left out in the cold when I was a little girl. As I sit there, my bright pink cell phone started to go off as a little tune played. Sam, I think you unplugged. I think you unplugged your thing.
Yeah.
I was getting a text message from my boss. Boss. I looked at my phone screen and it said, "Don't forget your mission, Miwa." It was Mission. I rolled my now orange eyes, which meant I'm annoyed. Okay, that's not how it works. Okay, I guess that's how it works. And I wrote back saying,
You're looking for like a troll pic, bro.
You should cut off there, Tia.
I cut off at the end. I wrote back saying, KK.
Don't fight.
Hey, you still there?
What?
Okay, everyone's still there. I was like, shit, did we lose connection?
No, you're good.
Right.
Noped right out of here, you know.
Okay. Before I could hit the send
Diving
button,
back.
I saw a boy with brown spiky hair run below the building I was sitting on. He was wearing a black jacket, red pants, and big yellow shoes. Gee, I wonder who that could be. Interested, I stood up and jumped off the building, my cat-like reflexes helping me land perfectly on my feet. Okay. My boots were a pretty grey colour with red bows on it and tiny bells and a tall heel. Was that like one shoe or is that all of them?
How many feet does this person have?
Probably one.
6.
Maybe. I'm just imagining like a person with like one leg.
The other's a peg.
There's a peg leg or something.
Oh god, she's like, ugh!
Make it so.
You go down?
I have the power to do so.
On my toes, it looks like a cat foot. What?
There's shoes actually that are like that. I want one. Fair.
But we just... Okay. I thought we just said you had heels. What is... I ran to catch up with this strange boy, using my skills from my job to follow him silently. From your job, I imagine... I don't know... A professional Where's Waldo player? Fuck if I know, Jesus. Voice. Oh, shit, nope.
Hey, those jobs are very hard. You can never find all the Waldos.
No.
Goodbye, baby.
The boy stopped in a dead end, his eyes swollen from crying. I hid behind a wall, curious to see what was wrong with this odd boy. He's not really odd, he's just upset. I mean, seriously, you don't want people calling you odd when you're crying. Jesus Christ. Way to cry shame somebody. Fuck.
You are not allowed to cry. You are men, and therefore no
Just
cry.
Comments for the next line.
You have no emotions. Maybe I can help. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can help him. Jesus. Shit be falling. Anyway, maybe I can help him. Question mark. My eyes turned a pretty aqua, which means fly in Spanish. Wow, the judo grip on the English language here is just riveting. Color when I started feeling sad for the boy. Before I could ask him what was wrong.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot you made the changing eye color.
I heard footsteps coming quickly. Exclamation mark. There are words. And that is the end of chapter 1.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Ah, this is 10 out of 10.
Shall we continue on?
Yes.
Okay, chapter 2.
Okay, chapter 2. A.N. Author's note. Miwa isn't a Mary Sue. She's my OC. Yeah, okay. Just putting that out there for all your listeners out there. Miwa isn't a Mary Sue. She's an OC. Get your facts straight, pal. I'm sitting here with this smug look on my face. Like I successfully told someone off. Oh my god. This is you, Brad. This is your life.
Yes, it is.
That's why we read.
Yeah.
Oh. The entertainment world is your oyster.
At least we're getting to dialogue in this chapter.
Isn't it, though? I hid behind a barrel I saw and ducked down.
One. So
there are several. Suddenly, a dog came running up towards the boy I had followed.
A dog?
It tilted its head and then sat beside him. The boy shook his head and petted the dog. Okay, so is anybody wanting to claim Sora?
Oh, can I? I want to do it.
Okay, go for it.
Yay.
Go for it.
It's no use, Pluto.
Sounds just like Haley Joel Osment.
I can't find them anywhere.
Beautiful. He cried. I decided that this boy was harmless, and I stood up, walking over to him.
Okay, who wants to be Miwa?
Well, I guess it's my creation, so.
Oh,
It's only fitting.
Your abomination.
Who?
Oh my god, you did not do Valley Girl.
my ass. I asked, my hands tugging on the hood of my robe, so that he couldn't see my face, which was pointless because he didn't know me and I didn't know him. Honestly, I don't think we would ever see each other again. But that's in an alternate dimension, not this fanfic. Back on track, the boy looked up at me, his ocean blue eyes filled with tears. Well, of course they're ocean blue. They are tears.
My friends, Riku and Kairi.
He answered, whipping a tear from his face. My cheeks felt a sudden rush of heat as I looked at his adorable face. Also, I felt tingling in other places, but I won't there.
Please don't.
Maybe I can help?
I responded, looking away.
I see lots of people here.
He jumped up, hugging me.
Really? Thanks.
He grinned. He let me go. Thank God, because he was killing me. Now holding out his hand.
I'm Sora. What's your name? Oh, Nam.
What's your nom?
What's your nom?
I hesitated. He
He has seen shit. He has been in nom too many times.
Phenomenal flashbacks kicking in.
Christ.
That's
I'm
terrible.
crying over here.
Okay, I think we're in the dialogue.
Yep. Just waiting for, Kay to come
I
up.
didn't hear the line.
It's okay.
It's okay. Do you wish me to start over?
Yes, please.
Okay, I hesitated, but shook his hand anyway.
I'm Kwa Kuna.
With my free hand, I took off my hood, which was silly because I just put it up so you wouldn't see my face. But that's not important right now. My pink hair falling into place as my eyes turned soft green color, which meant I was happy. Of course, green means happy. Sora still smiled. Smilled? Smilled. A light blush on his face.
So,
He looked at the sky.
where do you think they are?
I shrugged.
I don't know. Oh, sorry. I didn't know. You told your dog you searched everywhere here, right?
Yeah.
He nodded.
Bye-bye. They're on another world.
I suggested.
Other worlds?
His eyes were huge and looked starry.
They exist?
Of course.
I love how I'm getting more Krillin-like.
I told him, smiling.
You need a gummy ship to travel to them, but they exist.
His excitement seemed to grow.
A gummy ship? So you have one?
I shook my head no.
No, I don't have a ship. I use portals to travel to other worlds.
What's the
You're so edgy. So you're so edgy.
Yeah, can't you see my, portal gun?
Jesus Christ!
Oh, it's you.
They had a Wheatley for me.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hold on, it's my line.
Yes, it is.
So, do you think we can find them on other worlds?
He put his hands behind his head. Suddenly not sad.
We can always look.
I smiled. The closest one to Trevor's town is my home world. Oh wait, shit. There wasn't quotations. I fucked it up.
You fell for the trap.
I did.
It's a trap.
Akbar, why weren't you here to help me?
The closest one to Trevor's town is my home world. We can look there first.
I explained.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry, I giggled. Happy.
I did not giggle, and I'm not going to.
I nodded, closed my eyes. Putting my left hand up, a black portal appeared in front of me, and I told Sora to follow me in it. He hesitated, but jumped in after I walked through.
Office note.
And then I walked right into it. Author's note. KK guys. Next chapter, you get to see her hometown. Smile.
Hold on, I want to see what Maya's been saying.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to chat.
Oh, God. I just... Phone.
We got like a request or something?
What? To be fair...
Today, after all to blood, very short, crappy troll pasta. Ooh, yeah, that'd be awesome to read after this.
What the fuck is a troll pasta?
We're gonna find out.
Why does everything hurt then? Why does everything hurt me?
Why does everything demand to hurt me? He said in his narrator voice.
Do what I do. Just ignore your pain and enjoy the suffering of those around you.
I do.
It makes these...
That's the only way to live.
Just like you when you played Bendy in the Ink Machine.
I hate you. Chapter 3.
I know. I know.
How far did you get?
They finished.
Oh, groovy.
Yeah.
Yes.
How soul-crushing was it?
Not so much. I gave Bendy a hug.
Cool.
Introducing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And then he snapped our necks.
Yep, it was worth it. I couldn't see a more fitting way to die.
Oh my God, and they've been drawing Bendy and the Ink Machine stuff ever since.
I can't help it.
They even did a clay figurine.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, indeed.
Oh my God.
They're a nerd! I'm so proud!
It's FNAF all over again.
It is.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
At least there's no mannequin, right? Right, guys?
Me marrying it.
Right? There's one, isn't there?
Chapter 3.
There's one in my room right now.
Fuck.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm legitimately looking for it. Just like, you better stay in your fucking box, pal. I'll punch you straight in the throat.
GABA. Okay. Brad, do you want to continue this?
Chapter 3. Adjusts invisible glasses. I should have brought mine.
You should have.
Yeah.
Oh,
I found
should
myself
show the picture of Miliwa.
Oh dear.
You have one?
I can pull it up on stream. It's not great because the image is so tiny, but it's the icon.
Please have a peg leg. Please have a peg.
Please. Please have a peg leg. Please.
Peg leg.
Unfortunately, no, but it's...
God God damn it. Fine.
It should be appearing up on...
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What is my computer doing?
Yeah, I think it's on stream now.
Okay.
That's her.
Jesus Christ, computer. You have your phone. You can do the
I thought
thing.
that Jesus Christ was from you, Iwa.
Oh my God. What is this?
She's beautiful.
What is this?
For a moment there, I was like, is she not wearing pants? And then I saw her tiny skirt.
Oh, God. Tiny skirt.
Of course.
Apparently that was the cat's trigger word. And
well, wait.
Suddenly have them, like, fighting each other. So, it's good to see that my training has worked.
Tiny skirt.
Tiny skirt.
Well, wait a minute. We don't see the other leg, so she could have a peg leg. So
okay.
It is canon.
It's canon.
Canon.
I told you. I have the power
She has a peg leg inside that shoe.
Yes.
Why is an image of Silica there?
Silica does not deserve this.
She's a lolly, but seriously, we don't need this shit.
Okay.
Chapter 3. I found myself in a forest. Everything seeming gianty? Buffy speak. I looked around. Nothing wrong with that.
You forgot to say compared to me.
Oh, gianty compared to me.
Yes.
I need my glasses, goddammit.
Do you want to use mine?
No.
And they're about the same.
Are they?
Yeah.
No,
they're not. Oh, I'm blinder than you. Okay,
yeah, you're
cool.
blinder than I am.
Cool, this ghost is blind as fuck.
Okay. Everything seeming gianty compared to me. I looked around, seeing Sora on the ground, rubbing his head.
Ow!
He groaned.
Where are we?
Just then, a new voice cut in.
What's the question then?
Yes.
You know, this is exactly how I pictured this fan fiction as I wrote it.
Who's there?
Sora cried out, looking around.
I went from Daniel to Krillin to Daniel again to Krillin.
His eyes turned bright orange as I looked at a rock. It's a very interesting rock. It continued.
I'm shocked you're back!
Suddenly, a man with dark pink hair, bright purple eyes, and cat ears, and a tail that matched mine, appeared on the rock I was looking at. The man gave a wide grin, resting his head on his hands. What?
The legend's true, then!
Go away.
I hissed.
Valley Girl.
My bright pink ears flastering. Flattening? Flattening. Woof. I wanted nothing to do with this man, nor the spelling.
Meanwhile,
Sora looked up at me, his eyes glowing with curiosity.
Who is this?
The infamous Cheshire Cat.
I returned bitterly.
No!
The man purred, his fluffy tail wrapping around himself playfully.
That's no way to greet your dad!
You are?
Great.
Sora's eyes widened.
Dad! So why you two look alike? I'm sorry. Did I kill you? Did I kill your eardrum? I'm sorry.
You just suddenly... Dad! Fuck, man!
I don't know if I actually know my dad in canon. Do I?
Just looking over at chat, Matt says F that rock in particular.
Yeah, fuck that rock, man.
When I was... Yeah.
Flip it over like you do a table flip.
Yeah, that's a stupid rock. Kicks rock. I'm gonna pee on that rock later.
God, no.
He's not my dad.
I hissed.
He abandoned me.
The Cheshire Cat frowned.
Pull me away! You know, I couldn't come see you!
They signed his painful tale. Oh, God! I have to pass him through a small hole.
Tara, what did you say?
It sounds like he was passing a stone.
It's canon.
Now I know how my wife feels. God, and I wanted 3 children. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, princess. Oh. Anyway. He reached over to his head, pulling it off his body. Wait, I thought he was standing on it. Anyway.
I lose my head! Holy toy!
I didn't want to hear anymore, so I ran away. Lucky you.
I can't leave.
We can't leave. I bolted to the sea.
I'm literally chained here, please.
And that cat's giving me shifty eyes. She's playing with a butterfly knife.
Yep, that's my girl.
She's motioning that if I move, she's going to cut something.
Mm-hmm. Each time you try to get away, she's going to start with your fingers. Okay.
On to chapter 4.
So what do you guys think? Okay, push this.
Also,
There we
grade
go.
A Cheshire Cat voice. It's canon.
Grade A.
She's a great Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
Just the passing of the stone just suddenly broke in my brain with how TF was like, oh! I freaking loved it.
Okay. I think.
Yep, this is chapter 4.
This is chapter 4.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I call whatever this next character is.
Oh, okay. You can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my hand at character voices.
K.
With this next character.
K.
Groovy. Tears were in my beautiful pale brown eyes that looked almost white as I ran away from the Cheshire Cat and Sora. Wait, I thought your eyes were green. Oh wait, they changed colors. Never mind. I could hear their faint calls for me, but I ignored it as I ran.
You gotta eat the sandwich!
I left a poor boy that I had dragged away from a world that he had never known. Strange new one with a man he doesn't even know and probably has strange feelings towards.
A whole new world start to play.
I was in so much...
Oh my god.
A whole new land!
I would pay
See how I
money
do this?
to hear a rendition of A Whole New World with TF and Sam.
My god.
What?
I would pay money to hear a rendition of A Whole New World with you and Sam.
Hey.
A whole new world. A new
Oh my god.
fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no. Wonderful. A thing.
Oh God, what are we
Answer your question,
doing?
No. She never sees Sora again.
He's dead.
He's dead
Sora
now.
is dead.
I shot him.
Cheshire Cat
I shot him.
probably threw him down a well. It was a mercy killing.
It was. Okay.
He blinks one eye at a time.
How can you do that? I have the sudden urge to try, but I don't want to. Anyways, continue, please. Let us not.
Let us not try.
Yes, let us not get too silly. We have much more to do.
We have much to do. Less time to do it in.
It's true.
I was in so much pain as my past was brought up. I hated my dad for what had happened. He never once visited me as a child. Mother was harsh on me, too, and I needed him. He was never there. As I ran, I didn't pay attention to where I was going and ran into a taller boy. Pop! Boy, they're falling at a guy, aren't they?
Oh my god, I know who this is. Jesus Christ, Kay.
Hey, get out of my way.
I stopped myself as I looked at the man in front of me. He had silver hair that seemed to shine.
Oh.
He was shoulder length. Sentence fragment. He had beautiful icy blue eyes and wore a yellow shirt and jeans. He turned to face me, his eyes becoming wide with surprise. Oh, I'm sorry. He held out a hand, helping trip me up. I didn't think I'd meet anyone else here.
Jesus Christ, not again! No!
That's...
Right.
Okay.
I blushed, holding a hand to my mouth as I smiled, my eyes changing to a pretty shade of purple with my happy mood. I thought it was another color.
I thought so too. I'm so confused and conflicted.
My name's Riku, he told me, giving me a polite smile.
I almost spat everything out of my mouth. I should not drink while voices are being done or you speaking. But I'm thirsty.
My heart nearly skipped a beat as I gave a shy response.
Bump.
I don't know why I did a lift.
I'm Miwa Kuna.
That's a pretty name.
Oh, God damn it.
Thanks.
Because this isn't just your Vegeta voice, this is also your Alexander voice. And I'm going to start crying because I cannot wait till you read Princess of Shadows.
Got a dry eye in the house.
I know, I have to pee too. Oh my God.
I didn't say anything about that.
No, I just need to because I'm laughing so hard, Brad.
Okay, did she say her line?
No, they did not.
Okay. We're sorry.
Oh, thanks.
My cattail swayed nervously under my robe as my cat ears fluffed. I don't remember seeing a robe in her official portrait, but okay. I didn't understand why I was so nervous with Riku. It was perhaps because he was voiced by David Gallagher. Or his body was rockin' hot. This had never happened before. When I looked back at him, I realized he was giving me a weird look.
I something wrong. Yes, you are. You are.
I asked him, You look familiar. Have we met before? He asked,
Jesus Christ.
tilting his head.
No, I don't think so.
I answered, looking down at the ground now, because there was a curious pill bug doing kung fu.
Raptors with lasers, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I'm throwing us all off. Oh, God. Just then, Riku reached out and placed a hand under my chin, not knowing that I did not consent to him touching me. It was fine, though, because he was hella fine.
Yes, he was.
He tilting my head up. You're the Queen's daughter. I froze, my eyes widening.
How?
You look just like her, miss. Which was almost insulting, because has he met the Queen of Hearts? Seriously.
Big bulbous head and all.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy in particular. And not in the good way.
I might do that later.
Oh, God.
He smiled, taking his hand away, finally realizing that no touch rule was in effect. I instantly grew disappointed as his hand left my chin. I mean, seriously, he just insulted me.
Disappointed.
We just fucking went over this. I tried to hide my disappointment by crossing my arms and looking away.
So?
There's a bird.
There's a bird! God! Oh, God, no, I need to go. Please.
The Princess of Hearts shouldn't be so far from her kingdom. Riku grabbed my hand and started dragging me toward the castle. I shouted, "Kidnap! Kidnap!" I was so shocked. My eyes turned a bright gold as my cheeks turned a dark red. Good fuck. Dark red. My heart started pounding as he held my hand. I couldn't form words. Yes. I just followed him silently, hoping that he would let me go. Author's note. Sorry, I took so long to update, guys. Sad face. I was sick with a sore throat and fever. I'm updating another chap soon. And please give me some reviews, guys. Want to know what you think of my story. Woof.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. Oh. Wow.
Hopefully we only have about 3 chapters left.
Yay! Then I get to use my pipes on something else.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad we're looking through this trash. It's beautiful.
Oh man.
I don't think I've ever wrote a story as good as this, nor will I ever write one that even comes close to this beauty.
No.
No, you will not.
What? Oh.
Shall we continue to chapter 5?
Oh, this guy got his mask autographed by Tom Holland.
Fuck.
I know.
Okay, we're geeking out. We're geeking out, Brad. We have to do things. We have to do things.
I'm super jelly.
We're adults. We need to do things.
Fuck adulthood. I'm a man-child.
Is that the right one? That was.
Is it time to feel bad for Alice yet?
Not yet. Almost.
I would say preemptive feel bad. Preemptive. Go ahead. Do it. Do it, whoever you are.
Meh.
Okay.
We call them meh.
Meh?
Meh.
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 For
some reason, you're not wanting to charge it.
Medica.
Medica.
It's Medica.
Medica.
I call the queen.
Please do.
Author's note. Hey guys. Happy face. I just got over writer's block, and I've got tons of new ideas. I'm writing the next 2 chapters as we speak. Riveting. The next thing I knew, I was at a familiar castle. It was tall, colored a vibrant red, with pink hearts, beautifully decorated along the sides. My eyes turned orange because I was annoyed. Again, when I saw this building. We arrived at the gate and was quickly let in by 2 card guards. We rhyme. I couldn't bring myself to struggle against Riku's strong grip on my hand.
And now suddenly Riku has an extra K in his name.
Because seriously, have you seen that man's biceps?
Jesus Christ.
He could lift an entire dump truck with his pinky. I hope that's not all he could do with it.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
It's getting steamy in here.
Yay, gate fandom.
I couldn't explain why, but I liked it when he held my hand. I'm pausing for dramatic effect. Our fingers seemed to intertwine together perfectly, as if we were simply made to be together. It's been roughly 3 minutes since I've met him.
Skylight, that's all it is.
As we walked through the castle grounds, I could hear the whispers of the townspeople around us. Wait, does that mean that they're people that are actual towns?
I want to think so.
Is it like the building folk in Adventure Time?
I want to hope so.
Okay, headcanon accepted.
Is it the princess?
That one has a split personality.
I know. We've missed you so.
I was hoping TF could come in with one of her awesome voices.
Oh, yeah, TF, do it. I don't want to hog all of it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I get so excited.
I get so excited about voices. I have missed you so. Was that glass breaking? The glass was like, no, fuck it, I'm done. We're not doing this anymore. I can't do it. My eyes. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was gonna ask, do you want me to do dramatic voice for like the in between things over here? Between the parentheses?
No. I got it. I thank you though.
You're welcome.
My eyes turned red. That means I'm angry. For you people who don't know colors, red is usually an angry, passionate color. As I listened to their comments, I never wanted to be their princess. I hated my mother and father. And I deserved a life better than living in the shadows.
They're shadows.
The shadows. Fuck. Can't read.
Do you want to go get your glasses really quickly?
No, this makes it better.
Okay.
Who's going to be Alice?
I vote TF. Okay.
If TF doesn't, I was gonna say if TF doesn't comment, if TF doesn't reply, I was gonna go Donald Trump Alice.
Oh my fuck.
You can see it now.
Be like who the heart.
Me work in a heart's charm.
What does it?
Cried a young girl with blonde hair. She wore a blue dress with a white apron on the front that looked like a giant heart. I don't actually remember I don't actually remember the apron looking like that, but what do I know? I only watched the movie. She smiled as she ran to us. I immediately started freaking out because she's a small person, and I get freaked out by small people. And then when one is running at you, damn, you better get the baseball bat, child.
I can't accept.
Who is this? Riku asked me, more like shouted, as he stopped walking. I prepared to run the other way.
You know what's funny though? My cats are so used to you screaming that they're not even affected by this anymore.
I sighed, but the girl spoke before I could. I don't know why I could.
My name is Alice, sir.
She gave us a curtsy and looked at me, giving a warm smile. Her crooked teeth.
You had us all worried. We thought you were never going to return. Thank you for bringing our dear princess back to us.
Apparently my cat thought there was something wrong because I shook and he just started licking my leg. Like, please be okay, human.
Who's gonna feed me?
Look at him. He's just like, please be okay.
I love you, sort of.
Okay.
Alice had once lived in the human world, but had somehow discovered Wonderland one day. She had eventually found her way to my mother's castle, and was almost killed for disrespecting the queen. With a mug like that, she thought she could get away with it. But I had stopped my mother from killing Alice, and gave her a chance to go home. Alice couldn't find her way back, so she decided to stay and work in the castle. Can you guess what she works as? Scullery maid. We had quickly become close friends over the years, and she considered me to be her big sister, which caused a huge scandal with the townies. Because I already had a sister, but, fuck that girl.
Oh my god.
She wanted to go into performing arts. I don't even know what I do, but it's more respectable. Okay, off track. Alice grabbed my hands and giggled.
The Queen of Hearts, we're so joyed to see you returned. Come on, don't let her keep her wig.
Laugh. Jesus.
I looked over. I looked over my shoulder to Riku, my eyes becoming a pale brown. This strange yet handsome man would have to leave now that I had
Wait,
been
he's
returned.
a man?
I thought he was... I don't know, man.
No, he's a child.
I'm just the narrator.
He's a boy.
He's a boy.
You're a boy, Harry.
You're a boy, Riku.
What?
What? I thought I was a 20-something-year-old man. Why have I been lied to all these years? I couldn't help but feel a pain in my heart. Probably heartburn. I had the buffalo wings for lunch. I made sure they were extra caliente. I didn't want to say goodbye to Riku, but before I could say anything, Alice began to walk me towards the castle, her claw-like hand against my neck. When I looked into Riku's beautiful icy blue eyes, I could see sadness within them.
Yeah.
He was being led to his death. Maybe this won't be our only meeting, I thought. Wait, did you want to read that one? Since it's thought?
Oh, okay. Maybe this won't be our only meeting.
I thought to myself.
I'm dying over here.
No, I would not enjoy the Randy Newman Short People song. I am terrified of short people.
Oh, Brad, you are terrified of me then?
No, it's like, it has to be like, thigh is at least like thigh high for me to start freaking out.
You should.
If I walk on my knees.
Yeah. Well, children at the mall lives, my God.
I freaked the fuck out. I was gonna jump on the ceiling like a cat.
Okay, first of all, Tia, fuck you. I was in the middle of a drink.
No, I am not gonna listen to it. If I do like an all marathon of Randy Newman songs, I'm gonna skip that one because I'm gonna have terrible flashbacks.
Damn, flashbacks to happen.
Yeah, it will, but it'll be all like red, tint, like memories will be red tinted. It'll be like Inception bomb music and shit. I'll be sitting on my bed in a pool of sweat shit. Oh my God.
Stop for a bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here for moral support and
Is it moral support and comments?
But corner of my mouth's killing me, so you know.
Okay. It's okay.
Do you want to go back to the Frollo, or do we want to keep doing this? Because this is palate
We're almost done.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're like chapter. It's like
Do you
this.
Chapter 6 or 7.
Oh, it's chapter 6. Oh boy.
Okay.
Look, man. As a person who's 5'5", no, is that? Would you say 5'3"?
You're 5'4".
5'4"?
Yeah.
I take offense to that quote. I'm joking, by the way. It's what I do.
5'1".
Oh boy, man.
I'm sure.
Oh my God! I think Mom's actually listened to this song.
We do have a reason to live. We can fit into most overhead storage bins.
Yes. I don't have to worry about paying for your ticket.
Right? Yeah. I could hide in a suitcase. I mean, you'd have to poke holes in there for me to breathe, but yeah. Anyway, back to the story.
I'm dead inside.
Author's note. Okay, so I was gonna wait until tomorrow to post this, but I was so excited. I decided to finish the chapter and post it now. Happy face. So here's chapter 6! Exclamation mark.
In parentheses.
In parentheses. Bad memories were being brought to my head as Alice and me, Grandma, walked to the throne room. At the large chair in the center sat a beautiful woman with candy pink hair and wore a long red dress that was decorated in black and white hearts. She wore a golden crown with a ruby in the shape of a heart in the center. Her eyes were wide when I walked in. She realized, shit, I'm sitting in the queen's chair. I only narrowed my eyes after now a deep red color.
Oh,
The woman spoke, getting up from her chair. She stood still for a moment, tears in her eyes. That font really was horrible.
Did you just say fart? Oh my god!
She then came running towards me, throwing her arms around my body and bringing me in for a tight hug.
My darling princess!
I pushed her away.
I'm not your daughter.
I hissed.
Teen angst.
Teen angst dripping from every syllable.
Hashtag angst.
I knew she was putting on an act to fool her people into... People? God. Her people into thinking she loved me. She hated me. Because I had a much nicer head. I could tell. Her eyes held anger as I rejected her hug. Mostly because I knocked her off balance. She had a huge melon.
You haven't told to us. I knew you would.
The queen turned to a short man who had snow-white hair and long rabbit ears. Anthropomorphic stuff. Heavy. Okay, so wait, is this the queen here, or?
I guess that's me.
You call the townspeople. We must have a celebration at once. My darling daughter, our princess, has returned.
With a scared nod, he ran off. Which was a...
Alice!
The queen looked at us again.
Help me all prepare for tonight.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Alice smiled and looked at me. Her claw-like hands
Doing something
in excitement because I forgot words. I rolled my eyes, but walked with her upstairs anyway because she's fucking scary. I was brought to my old room and found an outfit that had been laid out for me, which is weird because I just got there and nobody else knew I was here. Sighing, I took off my black robe.
Oh no, there's only one person who knows that she's there, Riku. He's a fashionista. How do you look? 2 James, everyone.
Sighing, I took off my black robe and clothes and put on the dress. Thank God there wasn't a pointless nudity scene because...
Jesus Christ.
Good Lord, I'm probably underage. Even I don't want this. It was poofed out a bit, but it looked stunning on me.
Of course.
Of course it did. The dress was a hot pink color that had a slit on the left side, and there was white fabric there. Thank God, because exposed skin sucks. The sweat, just... ew. The dress was sleeveless, which, you know, I had to shave my pits and put on deodorant to that.
Nah, fuck it. Who cares what the world thinks?
Yeah, just... Or you could just, you know, let the hair grow out, let it be like Medusa, where, you know, she can attack with her hair and stuff. Awesome. And had tiny red hots at the top that fanned out to bigger hots to the bottom. I wore a black piece of silk around my waist that had silver swirls in it. I was wearing a silver necklace that had a good-sized diamond. Diamond?
Demon.
In the center that
No
was
one
shaped
cares
like a
what
heart.
Ebony is wearing.
Oh, come on, this is important plot, stuff, man.
Important to the plot.
Yeah, this is relevant to the plot. How else are we gonna get to the meat of the conflict between mother and daughter, unless we know what the fuck she's wearing? I was waiting for that. What was I?
The slow, settled laugh.
I put on. Oh my god.
Wait.
damn it, Tia.
That's what I'm here for.
Having a hard time
Oh my god, she's become Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man.
Walk.
Okay.
On a side note, I miss Miss Pac-Man.
I do too.
She's not around anymore.
I know.
Anyway,
You're here.
I put on matching earrings in both my human and cat.
You have human ears?
Hold the fuck up, man.
What?
Human and cat ears.
That's a bit.
That's the breaking point.
Yes.
Does one sit here and the other one is just for show, or do they both here?
God, that'd be confusing as fuck.
It would.
Like, I realize it behind me, but then you're just in front of me.
What's happening here?
Guys, the picture also depicts with the human ears and the cat ears, so
I wasn't paying attention.
Jesus, I didn't notice. Probably because my brain blocked it out because I didn't want to notice because anatomy and shit.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, just let it slip.
it's like a RPG maker when you have your Kinomimi whatever, where you have the animal ears on the top and they still have their human ears.
Yep. It makes no sense.
No.
That's why it was included.
Oh, God.
Okay, and they're here.
And finally went to grab my crown. It was pure silver wires that had gaps that looked like tiny hearts. Can you see the motif we're going for here? It's diamonds.
Oh, really? I thought it was clubs.
Damn it, does no one else notice that it's spade?
No.
Oh my God,
realize
it is.
It's all about the cell phone and the texts.
Got them texts.
Quick, let me take a selfie.
Selfie time!
I should have included the selfie.
In the center there was a large ruby shaped like a heart. My God! I pulled my hair into a bun. Was it heart-shaped? I hope so. They would throw the entire goddamn outfit off.
Just like that Shiba dog, that corgi that has their tail shaved into a heart.
Yes.
Her hair's short, not short, long enough to have a bun.
Oh, honey, weaves. Or a wig or something.
I love how you just looked at me like, honey.
I even did the thing.
You did.
Honey. I carefully placed the crown on my head before I went to look at the mirror. I couldn't even recognize myself in this beautiful gown. I blushed, ever the egotist, looking away.
And now it's Kay's turn.
I really do look like a princess.
I sighed, walking to my window. The sun had already started to set as I gazed off. I started to think about Riku again.
And this was the perfect time to throw myself out of the window.
Would he be at the party? Would I be able to see him again? Would I be able to think about him while I was in the tub?
Oh, God.
I didn't like being brought home, but I thought I should at least thank him.
For what? Making you miserable again?
With a quick handy.
Oh, fuck. I was gonna drink.
I closed my eyes,
Yeah.
feeling tears starting to form in my eyes and sweat between my buttocks. This dress was hot as hell. I wanted to see him again. It was the first time I met someone that made me feel so... wonderful. I had just let him walk away. I could feel my heart shattering at the memory of being pulled away from him. I even had the Indian burns to prove it.
Help me! Oh my god!
That's the opportunity for a Waluigi joke.
Even Waluigi is stunned. I'm not touching these.
Just how you just started with the wonderful holy shit. I'm crying.
Breathe, Sammy, breathe.
No, I can't. Yoga breath. Yoga breathe. Jesus Christ. We're laughing so much my phone is deconnecting and connecting to the computer over and over again.
Okay, I laughed so hard my throat is scratchy.
Well, there's actual tears that are coming out of my eyes. I'm not joking. What, again? Really? We're doing this again?
My thoughts were ripped from me as I heard a knock at the door.
Who is it?
I asked carefully.
It's me, Mama.
I heard Alice say softly from the other side up the door.
As soft
I
as
wiped the
sandpaper.
tears. I wiped the tears from my now purple eyes as I smiled.
Come in.
Alice walked in, gasping as she saw me. Apparently, I forgot to put my dress down as I was thinking of Riku.
Oh, God. Yeah, for instance.
She smiled.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
I smiled in return, walking over to her.
Has the celebration, started yet?
God, this valley girl, I can't take it.
I asked, trying to change the subject. Alice nodded and took a step to the side, her claw-like talons scraping against the floor.
You really should be coming downstairs and join them. The Queen expects you to be there. She's so proud of you coming home. You did it all by yourself. Oh my god. She missed you greatly.
Missed.
I didn't want to come back.
I sighed.
Hair flip.
I hate it here. I have better things to do than just play pretend.
I hissed. Alice looked confused.
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 Confussed.
Confessed.
What do you mean?
She asked, not knowing what confessed is. I rolled my eyes and sighed.
Forget it. Let's just go.
I said shortly, walking past her and holding my nose, because she hadn't had a bath in many moons.
Oh my god, look at her butt.
Author's note. Oh, I'm also thinking about getting a DeviantArt account and posting pics of Miwa. If I do, I'll put a link up to it. Smiley face and exclamation point. In parentheses. Fuck.
Last chapter. The grand finale.
It's almost bittersweet.
I love how Matt is just so silent right now. I hope Matt hasn't died.
They may have.
Matt, if you can hear me, speak to us beyond the grave.
Well, the first time we were reading through this, I think it was up to here that Matt first realized in order for Miwa to exist, the Queen and Cheshire Cat had to have relations.
They had to fuck.
Actually, they wrote that. They wrote that like a while ago. Still not over the fact that Queen of Hearts and the Cheshire Cat did the sex. Yes, they did the sex. Okay. They bumped uglies. But it's okay because in this story, the Cheshire Cat is a man. An actual man. With actual dingles.
And dongles. Let's not forget about the dingles.
Yes, we can't.
Yes.
Yes, it's quite delicious, yes.
Quite. Cheerio and all that jazz.
Cheerio.
Chip, chip.
Chip, chip.
Chip, chip.
I feel like I should have some, like, silly, whimsical music as I do the author's notes. Author's notes. Thanks so much for the good reviews. Happy face. Here's the next chip for you guys, in parentheses. A light tune was being played at the... Oh, wait, this is wrong. A light tune was being played at the party. I could hear the people below gossiping about my return. And what that strange smell was, it was probably Alice. It all made me sick to my stomach. Check it. How dare they force me into this life that I hated. And also...
Hashtag angst.
I got nothing for... Hashtag I slowly made my way down to their party, ignoring the people I passed, which was hard because they were mostly made of town. The buildings, strange. I don't know how they even got in the castle. Silence swept across the room as I walked by.
Butter.
Huh?
Butter's how they got in the castle.
I could feel their gazes on me as I finally reached the queen. My, quote-unquote, mother stood up and smiled. She looked around.
It has been
Finally,
5 long years since our dear princess was taken away from us. Fate has smiled upon us this day and has brought my darling daughter home to us.
and the queen finally struck out, allowing me to get the hell out. Freedom, I say.
Not me, well, by the way, but the narrator themselves.
Breaks the window. While the people cheered, terrified for their lives, I turned to look at them and smiled. I had to at least fake it. I had no other choice. There was no way I could let them know that I actually liked Batman and Robin.
Fate, gift, and rejoice. Our princess, meanwhile, shall bring us glory and hope for our next generation. Wonderland is finally complete once more.
I waited to see if she struck out again. Disappointed, I took a seat in the smaller chair beside the queen's. To keep up my act. No one must ever know. The queen sat down and looked at me.
Why do you think I even left?
All this is post-mortem gas escaping.
Don't you dare call me that.
I hissed in a whisper. My mother sighed, which I couldn't tell if she was actually dead or not.
I know you and I don't agree. God damn it, she did it again.
Oh, she's still alive.
Seriously, just
come on, stroke number 3.
Put her out of her misery.
Seriously, someone kill her.
She's clearly suffering. Oh man, that was actually exactly what I was thinking with Bender. Oh my god.
But he just said woo.
It was just gas, air escaping from his fat folds. Woo! Woo! Oh, I love that. I actually love that episode.
But when did he die? About 12 hours ago when the party started. But he just said woo. Oh, that was air escaping from the folds of his fat.
Woo! Oh, man. Oh.
Anyways, more teenage.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag Teen Banks.
Hashtag teenage.
Hashtag teenage.
My voice held venom as my eyes were deep red.
Wow.
The queen shook her head and looked back at her people. I thought, damn, she's not dead yet. My assassins have failed. I was thankful to have her ignore me again. This life I was being chained to was not my choice. I wasn't wanted here. It was obvious. Even though I had millions of townies come give me support and praise, I wasn't wanted here. And I deserved better than this humiliation.
Slams fists on table.
Ow. I couldn't focus on the party anymore. My thoughts kept going to Riku and his supple hamstrings.
Oh my god.
It hurt to be away from him. I wanted to get up, run outside to look for him, and tell him to ravage me right there on the street. I knew I had to see him again. Fate had brought us together. There was no other explanation for this. I was in love with him, and I knew I couldn't live my life without him.
Wait, hold up, though. Hold up. What about Sora?
Fuck Sora. He doesn't have an 8-inch dick.
But you blushed when you met him.
Fuck Sora.
Fine then. Fuck Sora.
Maybe like
He doesn't have silver hair, you know, like all the hotties have.
Yes.
it was certain that we were soulmates, but I was a princess.
Teen angst.
The queen would force me to marry no less than a prince. I can suddenly see a plot twist that borrows heavily from Spaceballs. I hated the thought of having any other man as my husband. I didn't want to be their next queen. I belonged out in the world. I was so
I want to be part of their world.
I was so wrapped up in my thoughts about Riku and his supple thighs caressing mine.
Oh god damn it.
I didn't notice the room becoming darker and a new atmosphere consuming the air. My god, my mother farted.
Is the only explanation.
And they all died at the end.
Yay! And nothing of value was lost. Oh man.
Okay. You spooked him from laughing like that, but not screaming.
Okay.
Ah!
See, no
What's that
reaction.
troll thing called again, Matt?
Oh.
Are we gonna get that one booted up and then continue back to the Frollo?
Oh yeah, we can actually continue another chapter.
The end.
Oh god.
Yes, the end. He dead. He dead.
Yeah, they all did.
He all dead. Okay.
Thank the gourd.
Oh god. Chapter 3 is like one of my favorites.
Oh god. Okay, so how are we? Sorry.
Yes, because now Brad is completely consumed by this and he must join everything.
Okay, so how are we doing this? Oh shit.
You have hiccups, don't you?
No, it's like I have a gas bubble that's trapped in my throat.
Hi, baby. What's up?
It's like it's pressing. It is pressing, and it's just.
There's Cat who wants attention.
Who's Kiki?
Yes.
Hello, Kiki.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Prince Izek.
Prince Izek. I like that.
Prince Izek.
I usually just call him Egg.
Is he a prince? Wait, is he a prince? We can't. I don't think we can have him be a prince because Princess is staring at me and she's flicking that knife again.
You moved. Oh dear Lord.
Okay, how about Duke? Is Duke? No? Count is good.
Earl.
Okay, yes, Earl is a good one.
Yes. As said by me, the Supreme Lord.
She's like, if I must accept his new title, I will.
Exactly. Actually, no, that is actually the voice that I have for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What? Yeah. Oh, my cat. I have her in my head with a British accent. Because her full name is Elizabeth, but we call her Princess Spot or just Spot. But I've always imagined her with just this British, very classy British accent, and she's pissed at everything.
It's very upper crust.
Yes.
If she was a person, she would be Maggie Smith.
Yes, she would.
From Downton Abbey.
Story.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
It's.
Thought I heard an ice cream truck. Yeah, it is scary that you heard an ice cream truck at like 2:43.
Can you send me a link over text?
Or it is like middle of the friggin' night.
Okay, it's
chapter
better.
3.
Yep, chapter 3.
Okay, so how are we divvying this up?
Okay, I think TF is still gonna do Claude. I don't know. TF, do you still want to do the Sue's voice, or do you want to do Claude's voice?
Whichever you guys find more amusing.
You definitely have to do the Sue's voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. The Sue's voice is like, you did a great Sue's voice.
It's beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna narrate?
I'll take over.
Okay. Hooray, I can drink again.
Yeah, it's only fair.
It's gonna be the Sue talking first, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait, who's gonna do Frollo? Me? Yay! I'm gonna do. Oh God, I have to figure out which voice I'm gonna do. Okay, you guys go.
Let's do Alucard.
Claude,
I asked.
Oh my God.
whatever possessed you to do such a thing?
Or do at least Alexander.
I forgot how creepy that voice was, Tia. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was, of course, referring to the discharge of his lieutenant and the resultant cruel prank.
I told
Oh, it's my turn. Oh wait, whose turn is it?
It's Dash.
Oh, okay, it's her. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I told you what could possibly happen, and sure enough.
I was more than a little annoyed. Having to interrupt a pleasant evening.
Oh God, it's italicized. The little is italicized.
The little is italicized.
Making it worse.
My.
Having to interrupt a pleasant evening just to soothe his bruised ego, I must have lost my head.
Well,
Had it ever occurred to you that this soldier would have it in for you? That there are folks out there who would be bold enough to pull such a prank and not get caught?
Ba-doop-be-doop.
Claude Frollo, now fully dressed, thanks God.
fuck. No, God had
That
nothing
was
to
two
do with
different
this.
But he is a holy man.
And he's like, I ain't touching this shit.
I'm noping out on this. This is why I started the plague.
So, later, guys.
Shit.
What the hell?
adjusted the familiar triangular hat with its long red silk veil. And then he wheeled around and glared at me. I almost read that as wheelies.
Wheelies make everything fun!
Okay, this is your line now, Brett.
Okay. Okay. Honestly, Denisha, spare me the lecture.
Yes!
As he raised his hand in exasperation.
I indulge in a little recreation. Do something to relieve the stress, as you were always telling me. How was I supposed to know what was about to transpire? Oh, really, darling, this sister in a snit routine. While at times I find it somewhat amusing, right now it is not very becoming. How I perform my duties and indulge my free time is none of your concern.
I felt tears well up in my eyes. He had never before spoken to me so harshly.
That was harsh?
That was harsh?
I thought he was rather level-headed.
Yes!
And a snappy dresser.
Everybody loved the sharp-dressed man.
Absolutely.
Women go crazy about a sharp-dressed man.
Claude sensed my reaction, softened his tone, and took me in his arms.
Ew.
Forgive me, Nisha.
He whispered sweetly in my ear. Ugh.
I shouldn't have berated you like that. It's just I was so angry. So, oh, my sweet love.
Yeah. I should belittle you more.
Yeah.
I should belittle you more.
Deeply and
apparently, if it's too hot.
Oh my god.
You always come through. You always come through for me. And what do? Rail away at you when I should be showing my gratitude.
Don't just... No. Please. I feel like the Alucard voice is now wasted in this, because I was hoping you're going to go Mad Lib.
Oh, I didn't know. Probably should. It's like, I could do that. I just...
Tad.
No. I'm just... I just wanted to wait for... I just kind of wanted to...
Wait. Okay.
Let the improv...
Flow naturally?
Thing, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to force it.
Okay.
Anyway.
I gave him a "what are you gonna do about it" look and asked, with hands on hips.
I thought they were in the car.
I thought so too.
Oh, silly TF.
And how grateful are you, Clav Frollo?
A broad, seductive smile spread across his handsome face. In a playful voice with a cute little wiggle of the hips, he replied...
Don't look, Brad. Don't look. I have to cover his eyes. He looks so disgusted.
You know the only thing that's making it to where I don't vomit all over the place is that I'm imagining Alucard swinging his hips.
Dressed up as Claude Frollo?
Yes.
Yes.
That is the only thing that I'm... I think you saved me, Sam.
You're welcome.
Holy shit. Oh, I can think of a few things.
Jesus Christ, no.
Like a long midnight walk in the middle of the woods.
When no one can hear you scream.
What was that? Nothing.
The next line is, oh my god.
I thought, does he have to be so damned fine?
I'm fine.
I'm a fuck-mothering vampire.
He cut quite a figure in his black, purple-trimmed velvet tunic and pants that fit.
Yeah.
So tight.
Think Alucard! Think Alucard!
It's fading.
The sweeping cape, that hat, those boots.
What's so important about that hat?
Have you seen my
hat?
Well, right
That
then,
boots.
right
that
there. Are we having you read the thoughts or?
Hold
Okay.
on, hot stuff.
I thought as I surveyed the dark little alley with trash piled here and there.
This is hardly the place.
Really? I think
I
it belonged
disagree.
there.
God damn it.
Back to the palace?
Claude pondered a bit.
No, my dear. They're most likely swarming all over the place by now.
He eyed the Camry, then gave me a sly glance.
Dear, put
They might think alike, don't they, baby?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw up.
I said as I opened the door on the passenger side. Claude settled himself in the soft velour seats as I walked around to the other side. Boy, I thought, this evening's not a total washout after all. Claude buckled his safety belt as I began to switch on the ignition. He looked at me with questioning eyes.
Oh, is this him?
Yeah.
Well, have we forgotten something?
I strapped on my safety
His
belt.
velour uniform.
Oh, wait,
go back
forgot
on
my
this.
velour shorts.
I strapped on
Well
my
done.
safety belt. I forgot how much Claude cares about my well-being.
Are you sure this will work a second time?
He asked.
Because seriously. Seriously.
It got me here, didn't it?
Came the reply. Claude Frollo smiled.
Well, drive on then. I'll stick my head out.
And I drive on and on and on.
And as they drove down the streets, Claude Frollo stuck his head out and shouted to the townies,
Fuck all y'all!
Can I just be the townspeople that was in the last story?
Please.
Crossover confirmed.
Cannon.
Easy, get out of the window.
Guiding the little Camry down the narrow streets, we came to the
I'll throw this water bottle at you.
immense square near the Palace of Justice. Just as Claude predicted, a horde of young women crowded around the palace's main entrance.
Turn off the lights.
Claude whispered. I doused the lights with gasoline.
Now what?
I asked.
Drive toward Notre Dame.
What is it? Speaking softer, make sure that they don't hear you too. Do they have heat-seeking radar?
I suppose so.
It has
You know
more of a
fans
murderous
go.
tone, which is great. Let's see. He directed.
You wouldn't dream of going there. They're unholy. At least I hope not.
I complied and drove towards the cathedral. It was amazing how quickly we reached the Palace of Notre Dame. Oh yeah, the place of Notre Dame, and without being detected.
I wonder
I
why.
find that unlikely.
You're in a car.
You're in a goddamn car. In the 15th century. Something's going to be sticking out. And not just...
Don't you dare.
Oh my...
Damn it, Takei.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I love
It
how
is
there's,
Claude.
like, three.
Alright.
It is Frollo's line next.
Do you have enough room to do this?
We'll find out.
That's
I
comforting.
don't want to find out.
Do we have room for what?
We'll find out.
Oh my god.
The Camry was in position.
Brace yourself as my as my foot goes down because I am out.
Well, this seems to be a goddamn productive evening.
As my foot pressed
night,
down
everybody.
hard on the accelerator, Claude's eyes were wide with alarm. No shit. And
I'm in a goddamn car.
and just before I
Camry.
reached under the dash and pressed the violet button, he saw Quasimodo at the front of the entrance of Notre Dame.
Meow.
So who wants to do Quasi? Okay, Sam.
Don't worry, Master.
Quasi called out.
I won't tell a soul.
What a sweet little guy.
What a sweet little guy.
Oh, shit.
You know,
You got to.
God damn it.
You
this
got
is a
too
bit of a
excited.
stretch, but I don't think that's how Quasimodo would react to this situation.
You'd be like, sweet fuck, Master, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Unless
Master,
he's been desensitized to this by now.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm gonna go back inside and carve, you know. Have fun.
I'm gonna go see if Esmeralda wants, to hang out as friends.
Call her over, get some pizza, watch some Netflix.
Maybe chill.
Netflix and chill.
Side note, I've never understood that phrase.
Mike, it's raining, so hold on.
What, the first Netflix and chill?
Yeah, the whole Netflix and chill thing. I've never understood it.
Don't worry, you're
It's
not alone on
basically you just kind of watch Netflix with somebody is basically what it is. And a lot of people use that as a excuse to get their horn on, you know?
Get their horn on.
Get their horn on.
How delightful.
Yes, indeed.
That's a charming word. I put trademark on it.
Damn.
Get their horn on. TM.
Looking at the chat, Mess says, just slang for down to clown.
I'll be back.
Hashtag get horn on.
Works even better with the clowns. Okay, where were we? Oh, I remarked just before a bright light engulfed us. Claude, shielding his eyes, replied,
I can always count on him. He keeps my guns polished.
He closed his eyes tightly as we sped through time and space, then darkness again. We had entered
Oh
a
boy.
box.
Thank God.
Lost in the void, we slowly died of dehydration.
And stretching.
And stretching.
And stretching. Like we were in a black hole.
Yes.
And stretching and dead.
We're stretching, and rest, and pose, and stretching, and rest, and pose.
Come on, girls.
Okay, looking over the
Kick
chat,
those legs up, honey.
hashtag their horn on just made me think of air horns.
Get their horn on. Honk, honk. He polished my bells last week. Man. Wow.
It's not back yet. We need to wait.
Oh no. Yeah, Sam's not back yet.
No.
She's
And stretch, and pose, pose. Kick those feet up, ladies. Now work it. Work the core. Work the core. Work the core. Now nod your head again. Nod your head. Look to the right and left.
Welcome to
Cha-cha.
the stream, everyone. We provide
Cha-cha.
only quality content.
we only allow the best batshit crazy shit.
Mwah. You know, best.
It's
10 out of 10.
poison.
10 out of 10. Good game.
10 out of
Good
10.
stream.
10 out of 10.
She's beautiful. Ah.
So beautiful you don't even believe it.
Right?
Ever.
Browsing Reddit while waiting.
Why is Sam taking so long?
I don't know. I've gone through 4 Ask Reddit subreddits. 4.
Well, at least that gives us an excuse to stay away from this fanfiction a little bit longer.
Yay.
You wanted to avoid it so badly, you put up the title card.
Yep.
Put up the title card.
I need to change the title card.
Who is the Jar Jar Binks of other franchises? Well, clearly the Sue here. Lisa, I'm Sue.
Please do not do that. I come back in.
Sam, timing. Just in case you didn't see
You missed my workout.
Of all the tableaux, I saw many under that, but I couldn't find an actual link except for DeviantArt. So if you could just send me a link over text so I know which one to go for.
Oh, God.
Do you have their phone number or no?
Who?
Okay.
Do I?
Or are we talking to someone else? I don't know if they're talking to you or not.
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm talking to Matt.
Oh, okay.
I'm just sitting here like, oh, God.
Are you ready to continue?
Yep, I have my phone charger and we're charging our phone.
Okay. We're at the last bit of this chapter.
We can push through with Alucard.
No, we can't.
What?
Pastel is unamused.
Oh, God, the llama.
He has returned.
No!
Your Lord and Savior.
Your Lord and Savior.
You get to start us off.
You can open your eyes now, honey.
I said, as I guided the car through downtown streets, Claude Frollo slowly opened his eyes. With a sigh of relief, he turned to me and said,
I never thought a 20th century American city would be such a welcome sight. Besides, I needed to get out from under all that. Isn't that an American Legion Mall? Lovely grounds. Very green and well laid out. That has absolutely no bearing on the plot whatsoever.
It doesn't. Come here, baby. You want to come up? Yeah.
I knew he was trying to make small talk, but I didn't mind. He had just come through a highly embarrassing and nerve-wracking ordeal, and he really needed a little release.
In more ways than one.
Yes, that's it.
Doesn't help. I replied, watching the way he toyed with the radio.
Here, Claude.
God damn it, woman, I know how to use a radio.
As I fumbled around in the console between the seats.
I'm sorry his tail's in the way. Cat is currently rooted on my lap and his tail's like directly.
I was about to say I didn't know Frollo had a tail.
Well, last time I checked, I didn't. But then again, I was a woman in the 30s.
Pop this into the CD player.
What's this? Oh, mixtape?
Please
Oh, he has
let me
everything.
death metal.
Oh, if I were so lucky.
Frollo burst into smiles and laughter.
Ha-ha! Ray Charles. Nighttime is the right time. I remember when you sang this to me the first night we... You know.
Jesus Christ, Claude. You
know, the first night they read each other's stories. By the fire.
They're all Darkneflyer stories.
And the first night they drank cocoa.
Yes.
What were you all thinking?
The first night they pet a cat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's not a euphemism.
Ow!
They pet the kitty, and that's not a euphemism.
Do you hear him purring?
I know, he's a very loud purrer.
I hear the purr.
Still chuckling, Claude loaded the silvery disc into the player, hit the play button, and soon we were singing along with Ray as we cruised up Meridian Street towards the north side neighborhood where I live, because goddamn, that's important.
Help everyone! I've been kidnapped! Police call! For fuck's sake!
Are we
Save your master!
to Chapter 4?
Up to y'all.
Chapter 4. Chapter 4.
That, or we could go to the troll creepypasta.
Sam, what say you?
Yeah, what's your vote?
I say one more chapter of Back to the Frollo than creepypasta.
Okay.
Okay. And then we could probably call the stream there after the creepypasta.
Good.
Because how long have we been going?
I have no idea.
Let me see.
We started at
5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't even know when I got here.
12:30 something.
Chapter 4. Oh, poor man. More songs are going to be ruined.
Yeah.
Are they singing that, or?
I think so.
I think it's like, okay, I think it's like Stevie, it's supposed to be Stevie Wonder singing it.
Well, Sam, do you want to take over?
Here I am, baby.
There you go.
Sign to you, delivered on your word.
Stevie Wonder.
Well,
Stevie
we
Wonder
must
belted from the radio, to which I tuned in an oldie station just as the song started. We had crossed 30th Street and Claude was crooning the lyrics and doing little shimmies in his seat.
What the fuck?
Dude, if you have to go to the bathroom, just say something.
Please.
Time displacement always gives me diarrhea.
Don't take a shit on the seat, dude.
drop your pants.
It's real
shit on the floor. Get swifty.
Why this to me?
Oh, if only that song played.
Oh, man.
I laughed out loud at this sudden display of silliness, because that's what you think when you think of Claude Frollo.
Yeah, silliness.
This
Aw,
man
super silly Frollo.
You know, Judge Claude Frollo.
That's our Frollo.
Oh, you Frollo.
Oh, you Frollo is filmed in front of a live studio audience. They're held against your will.
filmed on
Seriously,
location.
there are...
On location in 15th century France.
Don't us ask how we got all this equipment here. We just did.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola. A family company.
This man, who was always so poised, so cool and confident, regal and aristocratic, allowed himself to...
Oh, don't you know it.
Oh, that's funny.
What was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Shit.
Oh. But after what he'd been through, I didn't mind him indulging in a little fun. I convinced him a long time ago to lighten up, get a little silly when things got him down. Back during that fabulous summer, he was astonished by my ability to be proper and low-key one moment, then completely off the wall the next. My taste in music and literature intrigued him. I read Nikki Giovanni, Ida B., Wells, and Zora Neale Hurston, quoted Lincoln, Kennedy, and King, collected old slave and Civil War narratives, sang blues and jazz along with the old Motown and R&B I grew up on.
Most relevant.
Is it really though?
Also the first attention.
Like 4 times that by now.
I think everything about me intrigued him, as I was intrigued by his complexities.
Because
He was confused about a boner.
Yeah, she didn't realize it still worked.
That turns every woman on.
I'm sorry.
My dick. How does it work?
Oh, I must have him.
Claude became suddenly quiet. I switched off the radio and glanced at him.
Oh my god, this is painful.
It is, isn't it? Welcome to my hell.
I'm gonna see this in my dreams.
We did 8 chapters of this while we were at college. 8.
This destroys more brain cells than crack.
TF, it's your turn.
I'm sorry, I read that as Claude reading that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What's wrong, lady?
It never gets better.
No, it doesn't.
It only gets worse.
Claude just sat there, staring out the window.
I ruined your evening. My darling Denisha. My dear sweet...
He began as his hands softly caressed my face, while of course she was being distracted, didn't realize that the car was oncoming.
Oncoming traffic.
That was his plan.
All along. He will survive.
Like fire, hellfire.
If I can't kill you, then I'll take you with me. I completely forgot.
My skin.
Damn it, TF.
Watch is this. That's called an erection.
Oh my god.
I automatically thought Nathan Lane from the producers.
Oh my god.
What is that, Max? It's called an erection.
It's either that or malaria. I think that stops for everything now.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Again.
I think we have that.
Yes, we do.
Awesome. Anyway, I completely forgot that you had previous plans. Hopefully that didn't involve Rohypnol and duct tape. This
not how time travel works.
Yeah. This whole evening has been Been a shambles.
In a shambles.
Right.
What is...
I go out for some refreshing activity. Lost that damn soldier. I missed. Not to mention the girls chasing me as if I was...
a slave of meat.
Well, me.
A la carte, but great.
Claude fell silent. Then...
I still have something to add. He swam in sewage still. Let's keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, and he hasn't bathed.
Ew.
15th century France's lakes completely.
Yeah, I know.
He swam in a lake.
Now I'm remembering all the times that I played Assassin's Creed Unity, and I actually swam in the water.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why are you doing that, Brad? You're going to get your character sick. No, I'm not. Fictional Sam. I'm like, no.
Yep. History.
It's
more disgusting than you think.
Hey.
If they ever found out about this, I'll never live it down. Damn those fangirls.
They, of course, referred to the Disney people.
Now, come on.
I began.
You know it. You know, and I know that you have this reputation for being, how can I put this? Heartthrob, a sex symbol. I mean, Disney insisted on portraying you as evil and cold-hearted.
Because he was!
A cold-hearted villain, but we all know who the real Claude Frollo is.
Yes, the real Claude Frollo was a murderer. He literally murdered hundreds of people because, like Brad said, he had a boner. He had the hots for Esmeralda, who in the book he actually killed, along with Quasimodo. And you know what? It didn't matter. He still killed people.
And in the Disney film, he set houses on fire.
He did that. A lot.
Nope.
I'm wondering if I'm wondering if Frollo Freak was doing this intentionally, or if they actually felt this way towards the character.
You honestly should read My Inner Life. It gets worse. There's another layer you haven't even yet.
Yep.
My God, they're not joking.
No. Think your giggles? No.
My juices ran down his arm.
Except the tiger noises.
I could have gone my entire life without hearing that sentence concerning Judge Claude Frollo.
Oh, luckily there's no scenes like that in this fan fiction.
Yeah.
Kitty, come here.
I was quoting My Inner Life.
I need love.
Yeah.
I need love, Kitty.
TF and K were quoting My Inner Life. That is not part of Back to the Frollo. Yes, your vein is popping out.
I have a popping vein.
Yes, because you're so annoyed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No! Computer, don't do that!
Let's see.
TF
Claude
randomly
Frollo, interrupted with a burst of hearty laughter.
Me? A sex symbol? Oh, really, darling. I can assure you that I'm definitely more.
Yes. Baby, don't like that. Stop
Seriously,
it.
I'm voiced by Takahata 101.
Here.
Have you seen him? He's a gorgeous man. Gorgeous, I tell you.
Baby, you can't help it if you're good looking. Tall, lean, and a sexy smile. You dress fabulously. You have the best moves. Oh, let's not forget that deep, smooth, manly voice. Power. Well educated. No wonder you have women chasing you. Present company included.
Oh, don't you mean excluded?
You got it going on. Sugar britches, and you know it.
I was about to read that as sugar bitches.
I was too.
You know, TF, when you went over to manly, I half expected you to change into that deeper voice.
Oh boy.
What the manly?
Yes.
Manly.
Claude Frollo looked at me with sultry, smoldering eyes, and in a deep, wildly sexy, almost growling voice replied,
Well,
tiger noise.
What can I say?
Yeah.
I cannot help being so, gifted.
Oh my God. My closet just opened up randomly. As soon as you finished that, it just opened up. It's like, what the
viewer?
We lost a viewer?
Right at that part, we lost a viewer.
Oh, that's a good knee slapper.
I'm sorry, whoever you were. I'm sorry if I have offended you.
What?
Not really.
What happened?
We lost a viewer.
I missed something through all the laughter.
We were up to 5 viewers going through that. As soon as the gifted came up, we lost a viewer. We're up to 5 again.
Yay! Maybe they came back. They were like, "Well, you know, it wasn't his fault. You know,
gifted.
Gifted.
Thank you, random person, for coming back and playing his beauty.
Yes. The power of my voice.
He flashed a wickedly seductive smile as he leaned back and continued to croon love songs. By now,
Baby, come back. Baby, come back.
Jesus Christ, that cat scared the shit out of me.
And we're back down to 4.
Whoops.
I
still have 5
on
on my end.
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
By now, I was getting a little flustered. I was trying to concentrate on the road, and he kept giving me that come on look, pursing his lips in imaginary kisses. and mouthing I love yous as we waited for the lights.
Ew. Ew. It's like plug box going on your skin and you don't want to feel it. You're just like, ugh, until you shy away from it, like, ugh.
What she didn't realize was he was whispering, "I love booze."
I know I'm supposed to be a holy man, but damn.
I have to get my crunk on.
Just pretend that Claude Frollo is senile in this version.
Yeah.
I think that would make things a lot easier.
It would.
Oh my god.
Why is Mass singing Danny Boy?
Because.
What the fuck is going on here?
The pain.
Because the stream has died.
The pipes are calling from whence land.
Oh my god. What have we done?
We have made a monster.
We've continued our northbound journey up Meridian from 40th to 86th Street. Goddamn, no one cares. North Meridian became solidly residential. A wide tree-lined boulevard of stately pre-Depression era mansions and manicured lawns. Claude tried to steer the conversation in another direction. Almost read that as one direction.
Well, it makes it even worse.
He just wants to light up her world like nobody else.
Damn it.
As he observed and commented on nearly every home we passed. I knew exactly what he was doing.
Good. Actually nice. Not enough columns.
Just witchcraft.
Not enough columns.
Witchcraft.
Need more marble columns. Tigers with lightning bolts out front of a house. To show Albo's manliness.
That car is horrible. Puce, really?
God.
His previous antics had clearly turned him on, not to mention what he was doing to me.
Ew.
You should live in such a house, my love.
He said, indicating a large Georgian-style mansion with stately columns.
Manly columns.
So, Claude!
I could flex myself up into the ceiling.
I lost our place.
Claude, I tried to reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Claude!
I tried to reason.
These homes are expensive. Mid upper 6 figures. And I'm not going to begin to tell you the property taxes and the expense of heating and cooling and
Oh, none of that matters when the honors are murdered.
Please let that be an actual line and not goddamn.
Oh, just a thought, darling. Denisha, don't you have a birthday coming up? I can't think of a more appropriate gift.
Besides murder.
Aside from murdering the honors.
now
That's no problem.
I was dumbfounded. Claude Frollo actually offered to buy me a really sweet house.
Not buy.
You don't have to do that, sugar. I like where I live. It's a nice gesture, boy.
He didn't offer. He just asked if you had a birthday. Wait, no, I think it's a more appropriate gift. No. Well, he still didn't offer.
I wasn't offering to buy.
Okay.
I wanted it for me.
Hey.
We have
God.
the world of Hunchback of Notre Dame. You can pull amazing stories from this. And what do we get? Domestic shit. Talking about choices.
Oh, Frollo Freak likes to keep their audience riveted.
This is real. This makes me sick to my stomach. I'm pretty sure.
You didn't need God, Frollo, just slap on your own character in there. Boom, original story.
Hell, you could sell it like the person who did 50 Shades and make a bunch of money because people are suckers for this.
Yeah, not a
Yeah.
Just look at the romance section in any bookstore ever.
Just look at 50 Shades of Grey.
Not even good smut.
Which is why I avoid the romance section at all costs.
Seriously though, it's not even good smut. Like, what the fuck? Why do people like it? There's better smut on the internet, everyone. Trust me, I've read it.
And we're going to leave it at that. Or I put my 2 cents in.
TMI.
Ron leaned over and kissed my cheek. I could feel his warm breath and the smell of his spicy, musk-tinged cologne. Also the sewage he was just swimming in.
Musk-tinged cologne was shit.
Actually, he should
Human shit.
Because he's a holy figure.
Oh, come on. Clearly, Frollo Freak did the research. What do we know? We had nothing but peons.
Are you doubting Frollo Freak?
Yes. Fight me, bro.
This is treason.
Le gasp.
I will fight you.
Le gasp.
Fighting everyone.
Anyway.
Hey.
Okay. You know I would do anything for you, for your dear heart. I just want you to be happy. Also, I want to get my murder quarter in.
He caressed my shoulder, trying to snap my neck.
But failing to do so.
Unfortunately.
You are so beautiful.
He cooed in my ear.
I'm going to die.
Such lovely coloring.
No.
Almost like a dark, wild honey.
No.
No. It tastes just as sweet.
I say no. This is enough. Everyone's gonna have nightmares forever. Why?
Actually, I'm quite turned on you, Daniel.
Oh God.
Keep
He
reading.
sighed as he kissed my cheek again.
A woman such as you deserves the best.
No.
I already have the best, baby. And he's sitting right beside me.
No, he's not.
Who is he? I'll fucking kill him.
Did you come to check on me?
Oh wait, she's talking about me. Play it cool.
I guess I'll have to kill myself.
No, if only it would never be that easy. I have plot armor.
Okay, I misread this next line, so I'll just read it how I misread it.
Go for it.
Claude Frollo smiled, then whispered in my car.
Going to lean over to the dashboard.
He's completely planted on it. I wasn't expecting that.
The sound effect of a guy smacking his head into the dashboard. Shit.
He has hiccups.
Would it be Nissan?
And now he's drunk.
He's drunk. Damn it, I'm drunk now too.
He had to have a few drinks.
It's the only way you can get through this.
If a fic ever needed a drinking game, it'd be this.
We would die by now. We would all have alcohol poisoning.
Every time Nisha dies at Frollo.
Some enjoyment.
Excuse me.
Every time Frollo was described as sexy, take a shot.
Yeah, that alone would be enough.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
we'd be here all night.
All right.
By the way, it's your turn to speak.
Is it mine?
Yeah.
I love you, Nisha.
No,
I love you, my sweet, precious darling.
Izzy's face. Holy shit. He's like,
Of course, I'm speaking to the car.
As he
Cars,
rubs the dashboard.
Oh, hold on. I'd have to do it better. I love you, Nisha. As his face is planted into the dashboard.
Did you get spit on my lap vest?
No, that was steam.
Okay.
Or whatever.
With that, he leaned back in his seat and resumed his crooning love songs, his deep, smooth, sultry style. As I made the left turn onto the canal road, my house was less than 5 minutes away.
Don't you think it's interesting? The canal ends with anal.
And that's the end of chapter 4.
Thank God.
Oh.
We made it.
Call my agent.
I gotta see something really quick before we switch over.
Okay.
Yes, man. My hairs are my hairs too are literally standing on end. I will never be able to sleep again. I will actually end up becoming an alcoholic. Hooray!
I need to try to get rid of my hiccups.
It'll be a long road.
Oh, this is chapter 5 is the new outfit chapter.
That sounds wild.
I mean, it's not about giving him a new outfit, it just mentions the new outfit.
It's all about the outfits.
He wears tight pants.
Oh,
I thought you were about to say he wears diapers.
He probably does.
Actually, I wear trunks.
Hi, baby.
I have cat. And cat's gone now because he does not want to deal with my shit.
Oh man, I wish I thought of these.
What?
The Dragon Ball puns.
Oh, good puns.
How does Goku keep his food cold?
How?
He puts it in the freezer.
Oh God.
Why doesn't Vegeta go to the pool?
Why?
He can't remember his trunks.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my god, this fanfic is literally krilling me.
I would slap you, but I won't. Because you have cat next to you and I do not want to scare him.
Well, I would keep making the puns, but I can't go on like this.
I mean, it's so dull, it might make you want to nappa.
I'm just saying.
Makes me want to sell you on eBay. TF is bad at puns.
Okay.
No, that was pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay, here is the troll creepypasta. And we'll finish up the stream with this.
Woo!
It's called Today of All Tepload.
Made by Temmie.
Made by Temmie.
Temmie! Does that mean I can read it? Can I read it?
Yes.
Because I am Temmie? Because I am Tem?
Yes, you are Tem.
Yes, it's
Alright.
Oh, if I could, do you think I could get away with playing the Tem shop underneath?
I think so.
Yes. Do it.
Because, you know, we don't own it, so saying that right now, Undertale thing, made by a rightful owner.
I'm sure Toby would be alright with
Tem
it.
shop or Tem Village?
Tem shop.
Okay.
Oh, look at him, he's pressed against my leg. Brad! Look at this child! He's so cute.
Okay, I found a 15-minute version.
Oh, did I make you? I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me make sure that that's not...
Hopefully, hey, I hope playing this music will pan out.
I don't know if that's also a sexuality joke or also just a Dragon Ball Z joke.
It's a Dragon Ball pun. I'm still on the Dragon Ball puns.
Okay.
Pan is Gohan's daughter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Look at little tail. Yeah. I'm playing with my cat.
because he makes me feel better. Even though I have hiccups and excuse.
I think I got it at a good mix. Hopefully this isn't too loud.
Okay. And I think I'm going to stop with all these puns, or else I'm going to be told to Kakarot in hell.
Sure. Okay, I think we're good.
GF waiting for her cue.
Okay, we should be good. Go ahead, Tia.
Does not hear music.
If I put it any louder, it's going to drown us all out on the street.
Hopefully they hear it on stream. Alright, this is the story of a day where there was all this blood. A man was walking around and blood started coming out of him everywhere. There was so much blood that it filled up an elevator. He went into the store and there was just blood all over the place. People were slipping on it. And they were all grossed out. They tried to go swimming. And all of the sharks went crazy and bitten every day. Everybody, sorry. He got chased by all the vampires ever. One time the blood got a kid and a dog. At the end of the day, everyone decided they would send him to space so that
Don't drown yourself.
He would stop getting blood everywhere. But then the blood filled up the space and everyone got killed. The scariest part is that man was you! Or a lady if you are a lady, and you forget that happened.
Don't like Tammy Flakes.
Mama Tem Flakes.
Don't like Tam Flakes.
Feed Tem Flakes. Need money for college education.
I really need money for college, but I really want that bad, yeah.
Really want that stick. Really want that stick. Why? My name's Tem.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
Hi, I'm Tem. Hi, I'm Bob.
I need to stop.
Tem.
Out of all
Look
the
after
stories
egg.
we read today,
Tem's going to be Bob.
I think
This is the one that
best
broke us.
It's egg. It's Tam egg. Tam lady parent.
This Tem egg. Tem gonna be mother.
Okay, we are at 3 hours and 38 minutes.
Hi,
Day.
I'm Tammy. This is my friend Tammy.
Very nice.
We just fluctuated from 3 watchers to 4.
We're down to 2 on my screen.
We're quality entertainment.
10 out of 10.
Best 10 out of 10.
I'm sorry, we're killing you.
First
God.
victim.
I'm gonna have to watch that part of the stream later so I can actually hear it.
Yeah, it's probably at the 3:20 mark.
Yeah, hey.
320
Some
Blizzard.
aggravation.
320 Blizzard.
This is my sister's fave creepypasta.
Well, I'm sure
Crappy
she's gonna like
pasta.
it even more now.
Why? I'm Tem. Tem is my spirit animal.
I should have played the remix.
Basically,
Oh well.
basically, if you go into the Tem village, imagine just my persona everywhere. Then you have it. There you go. 10 out of 10.
It's a nightmare.
Says that Bob is still Bob, but everyone else is TF.
Hi, I'm TF, and this is my friend TF. Hi, I'm TF, and this is my friend Bob.
Hi, Bob. I'm Bob.
Bob. I'm an esteemed business owner.
The Timmy stuck in the wall.
I like to go golfing.
Though, you're Temmie, I think... Sam, who would you be?
I'm Metaton. I know this already. Just because sometimes I even go, it's just so fabulous, and I raise my arms up like, damn it. Also, usually...
Or Flowey. There was no...
You're Flowey. No, you're Flowey.
Flowey?
You're Flowey. Flowey.
That is Alphys.
Yes.
Okay.
Who would you be? Who would Brad be?
That's a good question.
Asgore, I think.
I don't know, with all the puns he's spouting, I would say Sans.
That's true. You are Sans.
Far cooler.
Fuck you.
What was this pun?
Cooler.
It instantly registered in my brain. I'm like, oh, this fucker right here.
I'm sorry, Sam, that you have to be putting up with my puns. Get it? Puddin'. Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
All I could think of was Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy's Puddin'.
I should probably switch screens.
Probably. Well, we just sit here and shit around,
Puddin'.
Puddin'.
Hey, Kay.
What?
Hey, Kay.
What?
You like puddin'?
You like yourself some pudding?
Do you like pudding?
Don't you want some pudding? I'm bringing that back.
I forgot all about that. Please refresh my memory.
Oh, when you had your braces on, and
don't remind me.
Your mom was talking about how the soft stuff you were given,
me,
and you were
I'm
you had a sour face.
Thank you everybody so much for joining. Out of the 3 fan fictions, I think the last one was the absolute best. Thank you.
You told me to refresh your memory, so I did.
Thank you, Sam and Brad, for joining.
No problem. We're just random ghosts over here, yo.
Yeah.
I'm more of a cat, but okay.
I don't know whether or not to apologize over all the horrible shit you've seen now, Brad.
I know.
But this is the worst that the internet has to offer.
I need to show you my inner life.
No.
Next time.
No.
On Bad Fanfic Corner. Because if TF can join us, we're probably going to continue that.
Well,
Yeah, show me that.
Here, when would be a good time to continue?
I'm honestly free whenever, as long as it's not a Wednesday.
TF?
I have no idea.
No idea when you're free?
I have no idea. All I know is that I have this weekend off, and that's about it.
Like, honestly, if you guys want to, we can do back-to-back Bad Fanfic Corners tonight and tomorrow. Or tonight, actually.
I'm pretty sure I have to work Monday, but I will call my boss just to make sure.
If you don't, then yes? Question mark?
I would be down for it.
Yeah, keep us updated on that. At the very least, Brad, if we could get you in tomorrow, we could do Princess of Shadows.
And you could be a fantastic Princess of Shadow.
Oh, man.
I'm a very pretty princess.
I think we're getting up to one of the chapters with a whole monologue, too.
You will be dead all next week. Okay, well.
I'm sorry, man. Don't die, please.
If you do die, we'll send someone out and resurrect you, just so you know.
Yeah, okay.
I will become a necromancer. I will become the necromancer.
Let's do it.
I'll send Cherry over.
I am
Cherry.
the necromancer.
I am the necromancer.
I am Tim. I am necro.
I would love to see
Tammy, and I will
Don't die.
I love doing Temmie voice. It's too much fun. Someone needs to stop me.
No.
What's today now?
Okay. Anyways, good night, beautiful people that may be watching this. You wonderful, wonderful beauties and gentle beauties. I love you.
Yeah,
So have a wonderful night from
thank you
Sam
for everyone
and
who
Brad.
joined in on chat. Hopefully we will be back tomorrow if everything works out. If not,
it
then
TF says bye.
if not, we'll figure something out, and you'll find out pretty much the same time we do.
Yeah.
Which will be last
Cool
minute.
and seeing us again.
Plans.
I hate you.
TF puts her paws all over the screen.
But again, thank you, Sam, Brad, and TF for joining me on this crazy adventure. Sorry for all the mental scars.
Yes.
I'm not.
I'm numb to this all now.
And we haven't seen the worst yet.
No, we haven't. No, we haven't.
Anyone would like to say any parting words?
I already said my piece.
Don't do drugs.
Okay. And as always, guys, take care.